Awesome. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the TFTuesday Podcast. My name is Zill. Today we are doing something a little bit different, and I'm really excited because it's something we've done once before, but I don't think we have done it with quite as extensive a cast. So I'm going to turn it over briefly to our GM today, Duck.
Hello, hey, I'm Ulysses Duckler, or Duck for short. I'm leading this TTRPG session with the rest of these fine folks here. This is going to be a two-change scenario. This is one that I have not published, but it's one that I've run at multiple conventions, so I'm pretty experienced with it, and it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll be publishing it soon in some sort of digital format.
Awesome. And maybe we can also have the other folks at the table introduce themselves.
Sure, I'll go first. I'm KDhynamo, developer at Cinnamon Switch, working on Mice Tea and Coffee Buns. It's a pleasure to be on the TFTuesday Podcast again, especially part of a game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hello, I'm Chozo. I am a game developer, also kind of branching out into being a musician a little bit, working on various stuff, very into TTRPGs and that sort of thing.
Hell yeah. And when's the HymoAnima album coming out?
Maybe one day I'll make a concept album based on that.
Sorry, for folks listening, that is a joke about a previous campaign that we all played in, so sorry.
I think we might, give people a hint about that at the end. If they listen to the end, you can learn about a really cool game that's going to be coming out very soon.
Yeah. And of course, if you would like to support the podcast as well, you can always check out our Patreon at TFTuesday Pod. It helps us run things like this and also helps me travel to AC and record panels like the one that we had 2 weeks ago. So always appreciated. We have a great community in the Discord. And you help us do cool things like this session today.
That was a very fun panel, by the way.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with it. And Ang and Abe are always wonderful. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still working through it, and I've been loving the episode.
Hell yeah.
That's good so far.
All right. You ready for me to kind of set the stage for you guys?
Over to you, Duck.
Yes.
Okay. So the three of you are all scions of Emperor Xenitus, the warlord ruler of the Stratium Nebula, god king of a billion worlds. You are all full-blooded Throngians, like your parents. But you've lived your life in relative comfort on the paradise planet of Gallium-3. Everything you've learned about the wide cosmos has been from the video discs provided by your wizened mentor, Jallo. Why don't you each tell me how you spend your usual days on the beautiful paradise planet of Gallium-3? I'll set the stage a little bit more. The Gallium-3 is kind of a gorgeous world surrounded by two dull suns that provide just enough sort of constant sunlight, like it's always either slightly morning or entering dusk. There's multiple floating islands and a number of waterfalls that stream water between each of the land masses. Large kind of lily-like plants rise from the ocean below you and form additional sort of petals that allow for people to step between the different floating islands. Each island, contains different houses from which you move across, where you spend your days in luxury. There's multiple spas. You have a number of beds you can choose from at any given point. Kind of everything here is yours to command. A number of servants who obey your every whim. You have your mentor Jallo, who does expect you to learn about the cosmos from the various video discs and books that are available. But if you miss a lesson, he might reprimand you verbally, but otherwise there's no punishment for such. You, of course, are Throngians. What that means we can get into in a bit, but for visual description, you look mostly human. You have red skin and some slightly alien features to like your eyes and ears, but overall, besides the glowing red skin, you'd pass as human. Of course, you know that humans are weak and cowardly creatures. They have a small section of the galaxy which they have mismanaged terribly. So, getting into each of you, and Zill, you can start us off. Tell me just a bit about your character and what they do on a usual day in Gallium 3 as they wake and go about their work.
Yeah, so I'm playing Erdnot Maktar, and Erdnot is a massive weedhead, and mostly just spends their time playing League of Legends or World of Warlords. They're not really like big on the whole empire thing. Like, there's a lot of siblings they have, but they're kind of just like, whatever, like I'm like number whatever, who gives a shit. So usually they're kind of stoned out of their mind, to be honest, and like sometimes we'll have to be cajoled into doing some of the lessons and such, but they're not really built for that. Like above everything else, they just want to vibe.
All right. And I believe your face card is the Hangman.
Yes, which is very much focused on being free and untethered to promises or obligation. So they are not big on committing to doing anything because they don't really want to do anything. They just want to vibe and, play a lot of video games, essentially.
Okay. Probably at the very start, as you're playing League of Legends, you hear on one of your wrist communicators that Jalo is requesting you come to one of the neighboring lily pads to have one of your daily lessons. This one seems slightly more pressing. They ask you twice, so they must really want you to get over there for something.
Yeah, I definitely ignored the first one, but the second one, I'm like, okay, I'll come over, I guess, whatever.
Okay. Who's next? Chozo?
I suppose I'll go. The character I'm playing is Farrington Zarul III, a kind of like egotistical, opportunistic scion who is a self-proclaimed conniving genius political mastermind, but is simultaneously very clever and also extremely dumb. They're the kind of person who says, all according to plan, unironically, and like, whenever something doesn't go their way, they have this big, like, no, impossible, like, breakdown.
Plan means Kaikaku.
Yes.
Of course. So what schemes are you up to as you're contacted by your mentor and told of the lesson for today?
Typically, though I am living a life of comfort along with most everyone else here, I try to get involved in like some kind of local politics if possible, whatever that may mean on this planet. I'm always like scheming to, I don't know, turn the tables or what have you. I'm not too sure about what the political situation of the planet is like. I think it's pretty stable from what I could hear, but
you're not sure where the table is.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the table is.
Yeah, your political machinations haven't come to too much. Most of the other inhabitants on the planet are the same alien race as Jalo, who the Ioi, who are, as you'll see, they're sort of blue-skinned centaur people with long, kind of stringy hair. They generally also, vibe a lot. They have a very low reproduction rate, so there's only a few of them, but they have long, very wise lives, respected for their knowledge, and generally, they're interested in machinations, but the less inclination when it comes to things that will bring others of their members harm.
Yeah, perhaps I am like slightly annoyed and frustrated with the lack of, opportunities for political machinations and stuff.
You've read of great schemes and strategies in your books, though. Many about your Zother.
Indeed, I have.
Yes. And then last of us, KD.
All right, I will be playing Nipthul Narp, or Neep Neep, as their friends know them. They are a very carefree individual, and they are undeterred by any sort of obstacle because, I mean, as far as they know, they've been able to just be like, hey, I want to do something. And then they can just do it. Like that the other day, they started a restaurant and that was going really well. And then they're like, you know what? I want to build like a fountain in my father's honor. And then like everyone loved that. So like they're just going to keep doing stuff that they think is fun. Like nothing bad's happened yet, and they certainly haven't paid any attention to what happens in the wake of the things that they do necessarily. But it's just on to the next great thing.
Yeah. What construction project or big plan do you have today?
Well, I'm gonna probably try to install some sort of mass transit like underground railway. They saw that it's one of the planets that they went to, and they thought that was super cool. So that shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, sure. You haven't really been off world, but maybe
okay.
you
I've
went to the
seen
planet in like a hollow disk.
Sure.
In the virtual dome. It's basically the same thing. The sensory experience it's a 1-to-1. So the three of you are called to Jallo for your usual lessons. You also probably noticed that the sky is a little darker than usual. Potentially there's something brewing above the planet's atmosphere. Any sort of change in the space above the planet can sort of alter the coloration of the sky here.
Have you noticed any differences in the atmosphere? It is peculiar.
Oh, I thought I just had. Never mind. I thought it was just too high. I thought it was. Anyways.
I mean, any color's a good color, right?
Do you not see it?
Well, yeah, I guess. Is it not usually that color?
Not usually. It's usually like a mix, a warm mixture of yellows and purples, and now there's some elements of like dark, almost reddish tints that kind of spread across the sky. If you look closely, you almost see like little flickers of electricity, like little lightning clouds far above you.
Oh, it looks like a storm's brewing.
That is worrying.
Wow, I do not get outside enough.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Like our civilization's been here for however many thousands of years. Like we'll be okay. Maybe we can harness the storm for its power.
Whatever's happening, I'm certain it must be under control. And if not, I suppose that I could step in.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at our mentor and be like, "Can we go now? I don't want to be here."
Yeah. So you guys just arrived to where Jowl was requesting you come and meet with them.
Yeah, I already want to go.
What? Not so soon, young master Erdnot, please. This is quite important. Again, they're sort of blue tinged, also humanoid with a centaur-like back half. They have a long beard, equally long sort of armpit hair, and this stringy white hair that goes over their back, and sort of a loose mane. Please, you must sit and listen to what I have to say. This is crucial.
Okay, whatever.
If you insist.
Yes, I should not insist with all of you, young masters, but I have important news. We've learned that Emperor Xandius plans to descend in only a short time to meet with you. It's been many years. You were just larval when I remember you were brought to this planet by the Emperor, and I was tasked with the wonderful job of raising you and training you as such to be rulers of your own right one day. And so the Emperor has come to see what fruits have grown, and I'll be so proud to show them how you have matured.
This is so sudden.
They almost have a blue tear coming to their eyes. You can see they are indeed, very, very happy with how all of you have grown in your own unique ways. You know that for Jawl's people, the EOE, it's considered the greatest honor to see their children raised through the end. And even though Jawl has no children of their own, you have all become their child in a way. Even though you're also the Emperor's child.
Zarter.
Yes.
What an occasion.
I can't wait to show them all the things I've been up to.
I wish you told me in advance. I would have put on a clean shirt.
I wish I had prepared for these circumstances, if I'm being honest.
There is some time still. The Emperor's war fleet descends slowly. Please gather what belongs you must have to impress the Emperor. I believe they mean to take you off world for the first time. Perhaps to explore the galaxy and learn your place in it.
Finally, somewhere I can apply my talents instead of being involved in seemingly nothing important at all.
So yeah, you can see now that through the sort of the red streaks in the sky, large space vessels are beginning to descend towards the planet. They move slowly as this planet has a large atmosphere, and they're descending through the clouds. But at some points, they even cover one of your dull suns and leave your whole world in a very dark black for like a moment of night. You have some hours to gather what belongings you might need to impress the Emperor or to take on whatever journey they will be bringing you upon. What do you want to go do with your short time?
I am definitely just, gathering all my important supplies and, taking care of my appearance and, preparing for this, inevitable meeting and whatever else is going on. Take the opportunity to be well groomed.
Okay.
I'm assembling the all the drawings and plans for all of my various frivolous construction projects that I have subjected the people of this planet to, and in an effort to show them off.
I'm gonna change my clothes and pull up the links to my essentially stats on how well I do in League of Legends and show that I'm actually like a diamond ranked player. So that's all I got. I got nothing.
Diamond? You're not even like top 300?
No, not even that good.
How pathetic. You're not even a challenger.
Surely that game can't be that hard. I tried it the other day and I got like...
Look,
I got diamond rank on my second match, but like, I didn't like
could
it.
do better if I wasn't like, inebriated sometimes, okay? Like, I play way better sometimes. It's just sometimes I don't feel like it, Like, I used to be in Master, at least, but anyways, it's fine. I'm like Diamond 1. It's like impressive or something, I think. I feel like it's impressive.
The attire on Gallium 3 is very loose. The temperature is always very mild, and it's kind of like perpetually a warm, sort of sunny day. Most of you just wear like togas and sandal-like footwear. Do you try anything different? Probably don't have too many selections of other clothes.
Well, obviously, I've dabbled in my own fashion line, so I'm going to put on something that comes from that. It's definitely way too gaudy and a little hot for this weather, but it features what amounts to a bunch of things that are just wrapped around me in like the combination of the most like strange patterns that you can think of. I just look like a walking mess. But I think it looks great.
Yeah, delightful. Jalo gives a little applause. Bravo, a wonderful outfit. It has so much color and vibrancy to it.
Yeah, I mean, the more colors, the better it is, right?
I think so. That might have been in one of my older lessons. It is difficult to recall.
I'm rolling up wearing essentially my clean pair of jeans and a hoodie, which is definitely not suited for this weather, but I figure if we're going somewhere, it might be cold, and I hate being cold. So I've got like my hoodie on, and it only has one cheese stain that I've tried to clean. And I am wearing the like thickest pair of boots I could find that I have, and I am carrying with me my replica sword because that is definitely impressive for an emperor. It is so real, guys.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of wearing a bit of a human attire, which here is considered foreign and exotic.
Yeah. I'm bringing my A game.
I'm probably wearing my normal sort of attire I wear most of the times, which is like kind of very noble-ish clothing, with some kind of like ornate details sewn into them. There's
Okay.
like
So robes
small.
with the emperor's insignia.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yes, the fleet is almost entirely blotted out the skies. You see the massive warship of the emperor descending towards the planet. Smaller vessels begin to emerge, like a transport vessel that detaches from the flagship and moves even closer, which looks like it's intending to land upon one of the floating islands. It takes almost no care regarding the like the fragile kind of leaf-like housing of the other EOE who live here, and the ship gives them very little warning as some of them kind of quickly trying to rush out of their house. The ship just crashes upon it, destroying their foliage-based buildings.
Damn.
And rocking the entire little island that you're on slightly to the side, and some people are needing to like hold onto the ground just to keep from falling or slipping.
Oh dear.
Like a giant ramp descends from the transport ship, which even just as a transport ship is still huge. You've never been on an actual spaceship here, and having one in front of you, it's quite large. With how big this is, you're kind of looking up, comparing it to the size of the flagship. The flagship is the size of a small moon.
Wow.
I just like look at all the damage. I'm like, they're gonna fix that, right?
What a craft.
A number of the Emperor's soldiers begin to descend off the ramp, all sort of masked in this like dark, deep maroon sort of armor that they all wear. And then you can see a larger figure stride down through the middle of their rows as they kind of assemble to the sides to make way for this person. Who seems to be walking down the ramp to meet you. Jallo kind of motions like, this is the Emperor's most fearsome general.
Oh shit.
I guess I like bow as they approach.
Yeah, they stand maybe like 8 feet tall as they sort of unfurl their body. They're this almost locust-like in frame, with green insectoid skin and 4 long limbs, as they hoist this massive laser armament over their back and sort of sling it upon one of their arms. You can see that parts of their body are sort of replaced with chrome steel robotic prosthetics. Most of their face, at least one of their arms, is entirely robotic. One of their eyes sort of is still this like bulging bluish fly-like lens, but their other eye has this intense red sort of cybernetic laser that immediately focuses like a dotted point across Farrington's head as they kneel down. Pathetic. They sort of cough hoarsely. You see their insectoid mouth parts come kind of opening in 4 sections every time they talk.
I am very insulted, and I'm like, I was trying to show you respect, like,
You showed me your weak point. And immediately they like take one of their legs and just kick you across the shoulder, knocking you over.
Ow! That really hurt.
I'm gonna step forward and say, "Hey, that was a really cool move, Mr. Bug General, dude. Welcome to our planet. It's good to see you."
Their robotic eyes swivels over and scans over you. Kind of, you can see it's quickly like assessing all your vitals and taking in your threat status. Immediately stops. As obviously this character has no need to engage with you seriously as any combatant. They keep their weapons strapped to their back. I'm Haltiar Zik, the Emperor's most fearsome general.
Welcome to the
You
planet,
are the rulers. The Emperor has come to reap the seed they sowed.
So we are.
Well, that's kind of a weird way of putting it.
That is the way you could describe us. Yes.
They will be most displeased with you, but maybe entertaining for a short time.
I'm going to raise my hand and be like, can I call you Hal?
Hal just gives you this, like, intense look of distaste. Somehow they know that they can't tell you can't do that, but they don't want you to do that. So they just kind of,
Okay. I'll take that.
Come
as a yes.
aboard. The less you say, the better.
Okay.
Do not let our impressions sour your view on us. We assure you that you will not be disappointed in our performance.
Oh, I assure you, your impressions are already quite pitiful.
Pitiful's good, right?
I think it isn't. I don't know.
I mean, if we're the most
not-
pitiful, that's got to be something.
oh,
I
that's
don't
true,
think-
actually.
This person is too fond of us at the moment.
They quickly turn
Hey,
away
speak
and they
for
begin
yourself.
to walk up the ramp. Jallo kind of walks behind the three of you. He's like, I believe that the definition of pitiful means unworthy or of poor standing, so it would be a negative connotation in this context.
Yeah, but I'm the most, so that's got to be.
Surely you can
We won't
change
let
the
that
emperor's,
stand,
the
now,
emperor's
will we?
mind.
I mean, I've got all these drawings and projects to show them. I'm sure that they'll
Yeah.
they'll make up their
So-
mind.
I'm sure you two will impress him. It's fine.
They begin walking up the ramp. Will you follow?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
it seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside you can see it's a very spacious ship here. Much more than just a transport vessel. This is a spacecraft of its own. As Haltiar sort of leads you to a central command area of it, where you can see this sort of hollow disk built into the ground that projects up a virtual representation of the entire planet you're on, as well as showing the location of the flagship hovering above the planet, which does indeed sort of cast a large shadow across its surface. On one end of this room is a massive screen with a dark sort of flickering wave across it. As they sort of use one of their cybernetic arms that sort of connects into the hologram and begins to manipulate it, almost like projecting the ship moving to reunite with the flagship, and then all of the vessels beginning to move. And you can see as the hologram moves, so too the metal underneath you is also beginning to shift, and the transport vessel is beginning to take off to reconnect with the rest of the fleet. You've already left land now.
This is rather exciting. I've always wanted to see what lies beyond this planet.
There is no going back now.
Wait, we're not going back?
Also, why do you bring them? And Haltiar kind of points to Jallo, who just kind of naturally followed behind you.
Why wouldn't we?
Gel's cool.
I wanted to see my my cares reach their the pinnacle of their achievements. It would be the greatest honor for me.
Yeah, Gel's always
Yeah.
been for us. It makes sense he comes along.
Indeed, we
Yeah.
appreciate having you along for the ride.
Oh, thank you so much, young masters. Haltier just kind of scoffs. Patch in the Emperor now! They shout some orders to the other soldiers who begin scrambling around the room. The soldiers begin typing on some of the computers, and you can see the little large screen, which almost covers the entire wall of this command room, flash to life. All you see on the screen is sort of red shifting scales and this massive yellow eye that dominates the entire picture, kind of looking down at you. You're not sure if the screen is just like way zoomed in on something, or if like the size of this figure is so large that the video cannot capture their entire body in full. as the eye just sort of bears down, looking at the three of you. What are these things? My Emperor, these are your spawn. Impossible! They look so tiny and weak. Why are they soft, Haltier? Why do they look so soft? Haltier doesn't really have an answer, so kind of just looks at you like, explain yourselves!
A proper skin routine? I don't know. Have you tried it?
We've been without the opportunity to prove ourselves, rather.
I actually have been like honing my skills on like League of Legends, so I'm actually pretty good with like tactics or whatever.
All this time, I've been waiting for an opportunity to execute my political machinations, and yet I have been stuck on a planet that is utterly devoid of any opportunities for such things.
I have been spending my entire life working and toiling away at countless projects that help the community and also provide entertainment and also are just really cool, and I thought that they would be fun to do.
Haltier kind of extends one of their cybernetic hands down to reach for your pages of projects.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I could show them to you. You don't have to take them from me.
They grab onto them, and with one of their claws, they sort of tear the papers apart, ripping half of them from you.
That was rude.
As if these pathetic scribblings would help you. I already scanned them into my database anyway.
Oh, well, actually, that's pretty cool. Digital
And what do you ask of us?
Haltier just ignores you completely and turns to the Emperor. It seems they wish to prove themselves to you, Emperor. I see. Such was my plan. They will have ample opportunity on this new world. Take them to Igniar immediately. Very well. And Haltier begins to shout orders to the other soldiers around the ship, who start to move into positions and take over the various command stations and begin moving the vessels. You can see on the sort of hologram, the fleet is now moving quickly to another planet that seems to like chart their destination.
Hal, what's Igniar?
Yeah, are you aware of such a planet? Like, would we know?
Jallo would kind of come over to you. Igniar, I believe I may have gave you a lesson on it some time ago. It is one of the most inhospitable rocks in the galaxy. I believe that some of the humans have used it in past times as a penal colony of sorts. That none have ever survived to live upon it, and that to do so is to curse the gods of the cosmos.
A destabilized, planet rife with conflict. This is perfect.
That sounds like a great opportunity to turn it around into something good.
Wait, is it like really hot or really cold?
Can we see statistics? And Jallo begins to kind of come up to the little hologram thing and try and manipulate it as best they can. And they seem to be able to pull up some little statistics on this destination planet. And you see that indeed the temperature on the surface of Igniar is it seems almost absurd that at this temperature metal would turn to liquid here. It seems like it's quite hot.
I brought my best hoodie for this.
The Emperor's screen's still on. And they say, Igniar is the Throngian homeworld. Our legacy. There you will earn your birthright. Or perish. And you kind of briefly hear one of the soldiers, who, as they're manning these command panels, they kind of turn to each other and it's like, that's where the Emperor's from? I didn't know he was from such a kind of small planet. And instantly, as soon as the soldier says he, the Emperor's eyes sort of turns on the screen, and you see the soldier begin to sort of grab their arms. There's like smoke is coming off them. They're like, oh, what's happening? Ah! And then they start like burning alive. and immediately their body kind of splatters against the control panel.
Oh dear.
Forgive us, Emperor. They were unwise using They did not use your neo-pronouns as you requested.
Honestly, kind of based.
And you know well that any who do not use the Emperor's Z-Zis pronouns will perish. They are not long for this world. And that was actually the source of the entire conflict between the Emperor and the forces of humanity, which is the SPF, the Space Planet Force, a weak, pathetic army of cowards who say that they have some sort of peace over the galaxy.
So you're saying that the SPF wasn't enough to protect them from his burning gaze. I see what you did there.
Anyway, after this this terrible slight against the Emperor, a number of other soldiers come over and take control, and you can see that now the flagship has moved much closer in a position surrounding this planet Igniar, and the Emperor's screen it clicks off as it pulls up to reveal a sort of glass viewing panel, as you can see the site of Igniar from a distance as the transport ship is beginning to descend. Not much of the planet looks visible. It is mostly covered in this thick black smoke of atmosphere. From what glimpses you can see between these sort of black clouds, the surface of the planet looks crumbling and gray with streaks of these bright red and yellow that you must assume are possibly lava seas.
Okay. So what if we're going to the home world, what is it that you would like us to do there? Would you like us to try to terraform it, restore it to its former glory, make it a nice little tourist destination? What are we talking?
Zelter's kind of scoffs. You will have one objective. Survive.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
For how long?
As long as you can. You can see the ship is beginning to now descend through the heavy layers of smog. Occasionally, these massive fireballs seem to be launched from the surface of the planet, nearly colliding into the vessels as it swerves to avoid them. Rapid maneuvers that seem to shake everyone around in the control room, throwing you to and fro.
Oh my god.
Just one of those massive meteors would be enough to completely destroy the transport vessel you're carrying in.
Question: do any of the soldiers have weapons on them?
They seem to have some sort of laser armaments. They're nothing like the massive cannon strapped to the back of Haltier, but they're personal blasters.
I'm gonna walk over to one of them and demand they give it to me.
You're just demanding this of the soldier?
Yes.
They kind of turn, not sure what to say to you, and kind of turn on Zur, I can't. I'm working trying to pilot the vessel.
Yeah,
I have
you
orders
can do
from
that without your
Emperor.
weapon.
Yeah, can't we be allowed weapons?
They kind of look over
tools to survive.
They kind of look over to the stains that some of the other soldiers are cleaning up from where that guy was fucking exploded. And they look back to you. Give me a draw to intimidate.
Sure.
Intimidate the soldier. You seem that they respect the strength of the Emperor, certainly, and as their scion, you must have some sway over them.
Of course, and I've drawn out my fake sword, so...
Ooh, are you going to try and physically intimidate them, or sort of...
Well, a little bit. I mean, I'm shaking like a leaf, but, I'm going to try.
Yeah, give me a physical check, physical aptitude here. So, again, to review the rules of 2 change, there's 4 different attributes. When you need to make an attribute test, you'll draw 3 cards, typically. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on if... the situation is beneficial or detrimental to you, and then I will give you the different options you can take from these cards and see if you succeed or fail. we're almost at the point where you can always choose to succumb to succeed, which means you take a change. Instead, all the cards go back, and you do succeed, but you will gain a transformation. We're not quite there yet, so you can't succumb. And I'd only give you 2 cards because, like you said, you are shaking like a leaf. Not in the state to intimidate this person.
No.
Okay. Wheel of Fortune and the Star, and this is physical aptitude. So, where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Wheel of Fortune is success in physical aptitude. If you'd like to take that, very welcome.
I am gonna take that. I can't believe it.
That is one of your friend's face card though. Neeps.
Oh. Well, I'm still gonna take it. I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's too funny.
It's okay.
We'll reshuffle. Don't worry, I'll fail later and we can reshuffle it. Sometime.
There's ways to reshuffle the deck, but otherwise cards stay discarded. The soldier thinks better of their own safety. Of course, sir. Here you go, and they provide you with one of their sort of safety blasters.
Amazing. I'm gonna take that and just like
All right.
strap it to my belt.
Well spoken or not.
Good job.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't believe I did that actually.
Now,
Okay.
I have an idea.
Anything becomes possible with a little confidence.
I'm going to walk up to Hal, and I'm going to say, Mr. Bug General Dude, I can't help but notice how incredibly powerful you are, such that I'm sure you don't need that giant laser cannon strapped to your back. Surely, you could see it in your good graces. Let me borrow it for a bit. I mean, so I can,
Do we even have the implants to operate that thing?
Their head turns down towards you. You wish to have my weapon?
I mean, yeah. I mean, are you going to use it?
Very well. And they take the massive laser rifle and just kind of swing it off their back and drop it on top of you. It's huge.
Oh my god.
Oh, thanks.
It's gonna crush you.
I thought not.
Would you like to make a draw with 1 card to try and lift it, or would you like to get out of the
Sure.
way?
No, I am actions first, questions later. I will draw that card.
Okay, awesome. 1 card. The Hermit. That is not success in physical. Actually, I guess this would be more physical fortitude, which it still isn't success in. So, yeah, I'll discard that one. You make an effort to try and grab it. Instead, it just crushes on the ground and pins both your hands onto the surface of the ship, crushing your fingers.
Oh, I need these. Ow.
Oh, dear.
Ow.
That really hurts. You're gonna take a point of damage to physical right now.
Well, that wasn't cash money.
I was
you
figuring
can't even
we
get it
didn't have
off.
the implants to wield that.
Of course you didn't. You can't even get it off the ground until Hogtail just kind of picks it up, and you see that your hands have been mangled now.
I do believe my friend Neep needs medical attention.
They should have
Maybe
thought
just a little
about
bit.
that before they got on this ship then.
Wait, I was supposed to know that I was going to need medical attention before I got on the You guys don't make any sense.
So you even lack the Emperor's foresight. What do you have? The ship now is
I have
beginning to
hindsight.
rumble. It begins to rumble as it is approaching the surface of the planet, and you can see now the doorway from which you came opens again, and a ladder descends down to meet the surface. The instant the metal railway touches the ground of this planet, you can see that the metal is like fusing to the earth. Even at a short distance away, there's that sort of waviness in the air, like the intense heat when you're looking across a long stretch of highway. But that's right in front of you. the black smoke from the atmosphere begins to seep into the vessel, and Haltiar sort of urges you all forward to descend on the ramp. Go on.
Out in the
Wait,
sun?
wait,
Right now?
Wait, Haltiar. I wish to come with them. Please, young masters, will you take me with you?
I don't think that's a good idea.
But I may not be strong, and I may not survive. But even if I am to perish, I would still wish to be there for my very last moments to see your success.
I mean, if we're being ushered out into impossibly high temperatures, then I don't think any of us are gonna live to survive like 5 seconds.
Haltiar,
like,
Jallo is
back me up
currently
on this,
looking
right?
at you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jallo is currently looking at you very pleadingly. Like, you know this would be a great honor for them, but yes, most likely they probably would not survive.
I mean, I didn't say they couldn't come with us. I just said that we're gonna all die if we
If
walk
you
out
so
of there right now.
insist, I'm sure that we will find a way to survive, but the conditions are very dangerous, clearly. If you're not
You'll
up
die.
for it, I would not recommend you tag along.
Are you sure you want to die?
It doesn't. My fate does not matter. It is your destiny that I wish to see come to completion.
Have some
Please.
self-preservation for once.
If it is
You know
your
what, I'm
orders,
gonna
young
agree.
master, then I cannot disobey. But it is just that I beg of you.
Worry not. We will see you once again. We are too clever to...
So you're going to dismiss Jallo and say for him to stay on the ship?
Wait,
Yes,
hold on.
please.
I'm gonna look at Hal and say, "What happens if he stays?"
They can stay.
You're not
Okay.
gonna harm them, are you?
I am coming with you.
Oh, you're coming with us too.
That is not in question.
Oh,
You didn't mention that when I asked if you would need your laser rifle and that I could
Bug Generals.
Well, you didn't
Suddenly, I
ask.
feel much more, even more optimistic about our chances.
Haltiar is now kind of standing at the very bottom of the ramp.
Which was
They've
never
leaped onto the
questioned.
surface of the planet, which does indeed seem to be kind of slightly burning their legs, but they don't seem to matter. They don't seem to mind too much.
They don't seem to mind their legs cooking.
okay. I mean, I'm gonna look at the two of you and be like, I don't think they should come, but like, I don't know. I'm not a decider.
I'm not gonna deny them. So if you wanna say that they can't come and stay behind, then that's up to you guys.
What do you think, Farrington?
We are discussing the general, right?
No.
Jallo.
Our mentor who raised us, Shallow.
I think it would be rather dangerous for Jallo. So
Astute observation.
So we have 1 for, 1 against, and 1.
Make your choice.
All right, bring them with us.
Okay,
I suppose it is their
Oh,
will.
if that's what they want.
Thank you so much, young masters. And they begin to descend with you.
God.
I hope we will not regret this decision.
You all leap off the platform, and the planet's surface is just as inhospitable as it looked. It almost feels like you're standing on a burning stove. Intensely painful, even with your heavy boots or not. So you quickly kind of move over into the very slightly more tolerable shadow of this massive obsidian jagged protrusion from the surface, which gives you some shade from the pulsing massive sun that hangs above this planet. Jallo too also kind of hangs in the shade with you, but even then you can see their skin is beginning to sort of emanate a smoke as they're being slowly desiccated alive. Thank you for bringing me with you.
This
You're
was
welcome.
a terrible idea.
Haltira moves out of the small sliver of shade you have. My cybernetic eye is the only thing that can direct the ship back down to save you. I'll be there, watching for you, seeing how you progress. I do not doubt the Emperor's wisdom that this planet may have some sort of benefit to you as the Throngian homeworld. But
So you're coming. You came down to the planet with us, but you're not coming with us.
no. I will observe
really
from a
gotta work on
distance. Report back to the
work
Emperor.
on your instructions.
With
And
your
you are the one
failures.
who calls us cowards.
You don't want to fight with me right now.
And you were bullying me earlier for not standing up for myself.
I'm gonna
What
put
do
my
you want?
mangled hand on Farrington's shoulder and be like, I'm normally someone who likes to take risks, but listen, I don't think we do want to fight him right now.
I don't want to fight. I want to, reason.
Maybe someday, little ruler. Maybe someday. They click a little button on the side of their head, and
I scoff.
their whole body seems to kind of fade into the background as you see they're using some sort of active camouflage. And you can hardly see where they're moving anymore, but their slightly invisible figure seems to leap off into the distance. And the ship has now pulled away its bridge and closed its gate and begins to descend back up into the rest of the fleet, which is now sort of circling above the planet. You are all three alone with a slowly roasting Jallo. You have a small sort of triangle of shade provided by this obsidian, jagged ridge kind of that you found behind you, but otherwise, the planet stretches out before you. Would you like me to tell you kind of what you're seeing immediately?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Okay. I'll give you some general a general overview, and then in any direction you can sort of give me a mental aptitude check if you'd like to take a closer look, though you will be hindered by the difficult conditions already. So yeah, this planet has very low atmosphere. There's mostly just this black smoke that occasionally gathers in plumes that provides some shade through the scorching sun. Wherever there is no shade, the sun is immediately like burning the ground. It is an intense temperature at which even metal would melt, and you're not sure how well your skin will fare under its heat rays for any prolonged period of time. The surface that stretches out before you is indeed cracked, jagged, intensely dry. There's multiple these obsidian spires that jet out from the surface. Occasionally they sort of crumble into ash as their shade is not, or their safety of their shelter is not guaranteed. You do see lines of magma running crisscross through the surface of this world. And in fact, in one direction, sort of looking towards your south, behind where your shade has protected you, a massive, almost a sea of sizzling magma that occasionally these huge bubbles pop and protrude, sending out geysers of boiling liquid that splatter onto the surface and create these huge pockets, these like pockmarked texture. So looking directly ahead of you, straight towards the north, you see massive plumes of smoke, multiple of them that stretch into the atmosphere. You can't see exactly where they're coming from. It seems like they're down below some sort of valley, but that's where the majority of them are. Slightly to the east, you see this huge chasm stretching into the ground, sort of almost a massive abyss that cuts into the earth of this world. To the opposite side, to the west from the smoke plumes, you see a huge mountain that stretches into the atmosphere, almost reaching into space. And you can see it has like a volcanic tip, which occasionally bubbles forth a massive volcano from which huge plumes of smoke emanate, and giant meteors are launched into space, almost colliding with those ships that you saw earlier. And then, yes, behind you is a giant sea of lava that you probably don't want to go that direction.
Yeah, I'm
if you'd
guessing
like
the
to
sea of
give me
lava
a
is
check
not
to look towards any of those other locations, though.
I'm curious about the chasm, so I'm gonna to look at that.
Sure. Yeah, give me a mental aptitude check there. And now you can succumb for any check. This will be one less card, as the intense heat is kind of stinging your eyes to even keep them open. Okay. Mental aptitude, you have the Emperor and the Hierophant. Neither of those are success in mental aptitude.
All right, well, I can't see shit.
You can succumb to succeed if you'd like.
I'm gonna hold off for now.
Okay. Which card would you like to fail with?
I will fail with. Was it the Hierophant? Was the other one?
Yes, Hierophant is success in physical fortitude. Emperor is success in mental fortitude.
I'll fail with Hierophant.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't get much of a good look in that direction. It's just this massive pit in the earth.
I mean, if it's a pit, that means shade, surely. So that can't be all that bad, as long as there's not magma at the bottom of it.
Yeah. I think that definitely makes sense.
It is a approach worth considering. Yes.
Are there so you mentioned that there's cloud cover that makes the traversing beneath it possible, or is it like, are we restricted just to the shadows of these like obsidian obelisks that may or may not stand?
Give me another. Someone else give me a mental aptitude check, kind of looking towards the sky to see where else you could seek cover from the.
I'll step in.
sun.
I haven't done a check yet.
Okay, sure. Give me a mental aptitude.
Right. However many cards that might be.
This will be 3 cards since you're just looking out in a general scope. Lovers, Death, and Chariot. None of those are success. Once again, in mental aptitude. And Death can't be chosen. Would you like to succumb to succeed?
I'll hold off for right now. I just fail.
Okay. Do you want to fail with the Lovers or with the Chariot?
Chariot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Even looking out into the atmosphere. In fact, actually, I'll say that failing here, you kind of look up and try and see if there's any way that you can get shade under some of those smoke clouds. Something seems to pass overhead. You don't get a good look at it right before a massive storm of ash and dust is kicked up underneath you by whatever this thing is, immediately whirling around all of you and sort of biting into your eyes and biting into your clothes and just stinging across your skin. This like storm of ash almost sandblasts you against the obsidian you're standing next to. Jallo, you see, suffers immediate burns over their body.
Oh, I would have taken off my hoodie. I'm gonna try and like shield them with my hoodie. I'm sure it won't help much.
Give me a physical fortitude check.
Sure.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this isn't meant to be insensitive, but what did Jallo bring with them?
Nothing. They're wearing a toga.
Incredible.
They're wearing their toga.
All right.
Yep. Strength, High Priestess, Tower, Physical Fortitude. None of those are success in physical. Wait. No, none of those are success in physical fortitude. The Tower is also disastrous failure instead of just regular failure. But you draw 2 extra cards next time. You'd like to take that.
Can I? You know what?
Succumb?
I can succumb. Maybe that's a good. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
I'll succumb.
You succumb. Let's take some first changes. The game about transformation. No one's even fucking changed.
We were being cautious a little bit, but you know.
We had to throw away all of our physical fortitude cards first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you moving to protect Jallo or everyone?
I mean, kind of everyone, but also specifically Jallo, because I'm just like, surely this tattered, well, not tattered, but this mostly clean hoodie will protect us.
Cheese-stained hoodie.
Cheese-stained hoodie.
There's no time to take it off, so you kind of just use your body to protect them, and you sort of turn your back towards this storm of ash and try and use your figure to just blunt the impact. As you're sort of covering them with your chest and using your body as a shield, it almost looks like they're getting a little smaller, and then you notice you're getting larger, and your stature begins to grow over them, almost a head taller than your fellow Scions and Jallo at this point. As you feel your skin go rough with these obsidian plates that begin to sort of burst through your flesh. It's slightly painful, but mostly it gives you almost like a armor-like appearance. The searing ash that would have ripped across your skin and torn through your clothes. Instead, it destroys the fabric you're wearing, but your body itself is much more resilient to the environment, it seems. And you are able to both weather the storm as well as, with your larger figure, use your increased size to shield all of your fellows.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What?
To shield all of us?
You've torn through most of your sweatshirt with that spurt of growth now.
That was my favorite hoodie.
Oh, thank you, young master. You've protected me.
Why are you so large?
I don't know.
Or not?
You can't just
is
ask
this some
someone
kind
why they're
of...
so large.
It is an unusual event.
Dude, you're huge.
Yeah. What? I just stepped in front of y'all. That's. Wait.
I was not aware
am
of
I
this
still
capability of yours.
Is the weed still hitting? Like, am I making this up right now?
No,
I see it with my own eyes.
Unless
I
we're
am
all
not
on.
intoxicated.
Give me a mental fortitude check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, sure.
Awesome. Okay.
This is gonna go
Okay.
so
Judgment, Temperance, and the Lovers. Lovers 4. Oh, Lovers is success in mental fortitude. Wait.
Oh.
Or no, Lovers is
Okay.
6. Oh no, sorry. Lovers is success in physical fortitude. Temperance is failure and you reshuffle. Judgment is I get to choose.
You know what?
Or
I'm
succumb.
gonna pick Judgment because it'll be funnier. So you pick.
I'm gonna say you fail.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the heat is starting to get to your mind, and it feels like you're high, but it's more like the high you'd have right before succumbing to hyperthermia.
Okay.
As you seem like, whoa, this feels crazy.
This is nuts.
Farrington and Neep Neep, you see that your fellow Scion is going into like a heat-induced madness, as everything just kind of like warps in your vision, and it kind of looks like you're looking through a cartoon mirror version of each other, looking down at them.
You guys are so small. What was this? I'm like looking at my hands. I'm like, what?
We are not
That's
small. You are
wild.
abnormally large.
I think you're just small. I don't think I'm large. I think you're
You
small.
were roughly our size mere moments ago. This cannot be.
Listen, you're right.
So
we
you
are
shrank.
small. We need to be small and get to somewhere safe.
Okay, you're small and we're gonna go somewhere. Okay.
As you point this out, Neep Nip, you also begin to notice that there's like a creaking noise from the obsidian obelisk you're using as shade. It's beginning to crumble. Its shade will not last much longer.
That doesn't sound good.
We need to.
Things on this planet are fleeting.
We need to move fast and soon and now.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go to the chasm. Let's run for the chasm.
Okay.
You're heading that
I've
direction.
got a good feeling about the chasm.
Yeah.
Let's make a run
chasms.
for it.
Like the chasms in League of Legions.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Diablo moves
love
very
ARMs.
slowly with their centaur-like body. Is anyone going to carry them, or are you going to
I'll
let
just
them
pick 'em
follow
up.
you?
Actually, no, I
I'll
can't
pick 'em
fucking
up.
carry anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, you're
I
small.
would be more than happy to
thank
play a
you.
round of League of Legions with you.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good.
This is already getting very much out of hand.
Okay.
My hand is big.
It is.
Okay. So you guys run out of the brief shade provided by that structure and begin to move across the desolate surface of this planet towards that huge chasm you saw earlier. I'm going to roll some encounters for you here.
You're an encounter.
What terrible, dastardly things will we find in this chasm?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just keep going.
Please not spiders. I hate spiders.
Yeah. You're not near the chasm now. You have quite a bit of terrain to cover before you even reach it. Yeah. Up ahead of you, you see cutting through the heat. Anything that casts shade is immediately apparent. This giant floating structure. Coming closer, it looks like a huge collection of like almost weather balloons merged together as this massive. It's some sort of creature. It seems to undulate with life. This giant gas bag like being that is floating maybe like a meter above the surface. Its body seems to provide some shade, but it does seem to move in a drifting manner across the surface.
Can I do a check to see if it's sentient?
Sure. Would you like to either consult your knowledge that Jallo has, like what he's taught you, or use your eyes immediately ahead of you to ascertain it? That'd be either mental fortitude to think about it, or mental aptitude to ascertain it right now.
Let's go with mental aptitude. I feel like that's
Okay. So you're going to take in what you can see from it now. Sure. Tower, sun, and death. Ooh, what a spread. Sun is success in any attribute, and you get to still look at the next three cards. Tower is terrible failure, and death can't be chosen. If you succeed here, you will take a change regardless, though, since death appeared.
okay. I will take the sun.
Take the sun. Okay. So you will take a change in mental aptitude. But first, let me show you the next three cards. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, next three cards are Hangman, the Moon, and Death. Hangman, success in physical aptitude. Death can't be chosen. And the Moon is you get a random redraw from the bottom of the deck.
Wait, didn't we just draw death?
I shuffled and it came back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Blame my shuffling.
Hangman is also my face card,
taking a
so.
change in mental aptitude. 1 second.
Also, really quick,
What?
what significance does having the face card of our character?
Oh, yes. Hangman. For all of you, the face card just means it's a wild card. So
Okay.
for Erdnot, Zill, you can use the Hangman in success in any attribute.
Yeah, which is why I felt slightly bad about taking Wheel of Fortune when it came
It'll-
up. But
it'll
I
come
was
back
like, you
when
know
the
what?
decks are
A gun
shuffled.
Yeah.
might be helpful.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess let's do the result of this first. Your change will take place later since this is a more subtle change, but very
Okay.
important. So first, ascertaining this creature, two things you note as you're approaching it is it has a central tendril that seems to extend out from its body, with some sort of eye that you can see is moving slowly, but certainly it is scanning the ground with some sort of intent. And you also see it has some sort of mouth opening directly below its body, from which there is almost an invisible pulse of extreme heat radiating from this orifice. You quickly understand that standing below this thing is actually the worst place to stand.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what you've gained from looking at it. But it does seem sentient. It has an eye, it has a mouth part, and it is moving of its own accord.
Okay.
You're not sure if it's like able to talk, but it's a creature.
Can I get close enough to interact with it, or is that too close?
Do you want to like get its attention with its little eye tentacle?
Yeah, I wanna tell it go that way.
Yeah, there's no draw for that. You're able to get close enough that its slow moving eye tendril kind of drifts around, curving to look at you. Excuse me, to look at you. And upon looking, it begins to drift closer towards you.
Oh, okay. Can I like point a direction and like emphatically be like, we need to go over here? Can you follow us?
You point in direction. This creature is just moving closer towards you, and it seems like the eye stalk almost bends forward as it's beginning to try and move you underneath it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh yes, that is Jallo's kind of speaking. That is one of the apex predators of this world, I believe.
Shit.
Dreadful
Now you
sight.
tell me.
I couldn't see until it was close enough.
Is that like the fucking Apex lore game?
Apex
I believe
Legions.
They're called the Silicore. They're floating gas bags. But they have a jet stream, pulses of heat they can exude that can melt almost any organic substance, which then they slurp the resulting liquid into their orifices to feed.
Oh, should I shoot
I've
it?
been told they have no fear, for there's nothing they cannot melt.
Should I shoot it?
Oh, their bodies are extremely flammable. One shot might be enough to destroy them, and us.
Yeah.
The creature,
okay.
listening to all this wonderful knowledge, the creature is now quite close to you, and is beginning to
Try
try and
and,
move you
analyze
underneath
it
it
for
to
any-
incinerate you.
Potential weak points to
It's a giant gas bag, so its whole body is a weak point. Except
Yeah.
directly below it is certainly a death point.
So
I
have
say book it
inadvertently.
and shoot.
Yeah, no, we're definitely running. I don't think we should shoot quite yet. We're a little close.
You need to get some distance between you, otherwise
Okay,
you will
then
definitely
shoot.
take some There's going to be an explosion.
All right. I say
You're
we
running?
book it in the most safe fashion that we can to the chasm again, and
It
try to put
is
some
kind of
distance.
blocking the chasm now. You're going to have to go in a different direction.
Oh,
All right. What was to the north again? Smoke
the
pillars.
smoke things, I think.
All right. Well, hey, smoke also offers some matter of cover from the sun, so maybe that won't be so bad either.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I like running.
So turning away from this creature to try and run away from it, you able to make some distance until you see ahead of you is a large river of lava, almost a little over half your body's width, or no, a whole body's width and plus a half. That is beginning to sort of swell slightly as it's climbing up the heated gravel upon which you stand. Behind you, this gas bag floats ever closer towards you, and now you find yourself stuck between a gas bag and a boiling place.
So we didn't put more distance between ourselves?
You put some distance, but it's still
maybe I
close.
should just shoot it.
Maybe shoot it in the eye?
You seem far enough away from the explosion now, but it still might push you into this lava river, which you have approached.
Is there any cover we can find to?
I'll just
avoid...
be the cover. It's fine. It's fine. I'm big and you're small. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
If we just insist.
Whoa! Wait a minute. If you shoot it, it might explode and throw you and all of us behind you into the lava river. What if we just shoot it in the eye and then throw a rock over there and make it think that we moved that way? I don't know, blind it somehow.
You have really good words right now, but I'm just gonna shoot it.
Nah, but...
I just hide behind you as you're about to shoot it.
Okay. Yeah. Take a shot. That'll be a physical aptitude check.
Sure.
And yeah, you know the hand, so you have hangman there. If you'd like to take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the hangman.
Okay. You will also gain success in physical aptitude that, and a change since death was there.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you're able to shoot it. A single laser blast from this phaser kind of immediately tears a small hole in its one of its upper pores, and it just kind of has a little. Its body kind of sinks in for a second before exploding in a massive, almost like you shot like a gas can.
Wow.
As yes, can you also make me a physical fortitude check to sort of keep you and your friends from being pushed into the lava, as you're the largest one, kind of taking the brunt of this blast.
And we stabilize them too.
Yeah, you can help. You can add a card to it. You will take so 2 cards added.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're helping.
Yeah, I don't think Jallo's helping.
If you add a card to help, Jallo's not helping. If you add a card to help, you also take risk of failure too. So Zill, you'll draw 5 cards here.
Okay.
Death again. You should fucking love it.
Oh my god.
High Priestess, Justice, Emperor, and the Fool. And you want physical fortitude. You're looking for physical fortitude. That's a 5.
Physical fortitude.
High Priestess is not success here. Justice is success in... Justice would be success, since it's the attribute with the most changes. Tied.
Okay.
Justice success. Fool is success with partial failure.
I'll take justice. Why not?
Sure. And you'll take another change in mental aptitude.
So I took an aptitude change and a fortitude change at the same time with this.
Yeah, you're taking both.
Okay. And I'm high.
And you're high.
Your experience. I feel like you're experiencing heat exhaustion more than being high right now.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, the explosion whips past you, sort of threatening to push all of you into the lava. Sort of Farrington and Neep Neep, you kind of stabilize yourself against the massive figure of Erdnot. Erdnot, you kind of grab into the gravel. However, the gravel is soft. There's not enough to get a good hold on it. But then you feel you're not holding with just 2 arms. New appendages kind of rip from under your rib cage as your body extends outward to make room for additional 2 sets of arms that are able to grab into the gravel below you as you grow ever larger, and with enough strength to hold your position and keep your other scion stabilized here. When you sort of have weathered the blast and are able to assess yourself, the armor plating has now almost completely covered your body, making you much more resilient to the elements. And you have 6 upper limbs, as well as your legs have kind of split apart into these quadrupedic stance. With all of your segments, you can kind of crawl almost like a a massive centipede across the earth.
Oh my god. Wait, how many appendages do I have now?
You have 6 arms and 2 legs, and 4 legs, sorry.
Oh my god.
Even more bodily changes.
Did I grow new arms? I feel like that's kind of weird.
You're also like, you're huge. You're as big as Haltier was now, and you tower over Farrington and Neep.
You guys shrank again. Why? Is the sun making you small?
What is causing these things to happen?
Also, so now getting into the mental aptitude changes. So Neep and Ergnot, you kind of both sense this at the same time. The lava river behind you, you noticing it is beginning to swell, and as the planet's the heat and temperature of the planet is increasing, you can feel it almost physically like encroaching upon you. Like there's like heat is almost tangible for you now, and you feel it sort of as like this invisible force field that you're able to touch and manipulate. You can draw the heat into your body to cool the surroundings, or you could sort of let it out and make an explosion of heat to raise the surrounding temperatures and make the planet even more volatile.
Okay.
You have that power.
And I'm guessing that if we choose to take the heat into us, that means that we can withstand the heat.
Yes.
Okay.
You'd have to do so, though.
Right. Do I know that Ergnot also has this power now?
Both of you can just sense it intrinsically, so unless you say something you don't know.
Okay. Oh gosh. How do I I'm going to sort of reflexively, like, as the river starts to swell, I'm going to reflexively put my hand out and just be like, "Oh no, please stop!" And then just like I'm desperate to make anything happen.
Okay. So you're gonna draw the heat into you.
Yes.
Okay.
Unwittingly.
Take 2 changes in any attributes you'd like. They can be the same one. They can be different ones.
Oh.
That was mental aptitude or fortitude?
You right now have 1 change in mental aptitude and nothing in anything else.
Okay. I'll take 1 in fortitude and
Physical fortitude or mental fortitude?
Sorry. I'll take 1 of each.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you draw the heat into you and you can feel it changing your body as you bring it inside you. But you also see the lava river recedes as the temperature cools down to only like a I mean, it's not cool in any sense of the word, but it's tolerable now as you bring the heat level a little bit lower on the planet's surface. Those obsidian plates begin to sort of rip through your skin and nodules as your body swells again, sort of tearing away some of the colorful strips of clothing you had adorned yourself with, those that aren't already sort of have burned to cinders. And now you're kind of hulking figure cast in these rags. You also feel this sort of rash impulse flare through you. It felt good to sort of go with your first thoughts and instincts. That sort of impulse to just do what immediately comes first. You like that. You feel like you just want to go with the first thing that comes to your mind from now on.
Okay. So I'm extra impulsive.
Yes.
And you too.
Oh, you're less small now.
I suppose I'm
I
the
guess-
smallest here.
Yeah, you'll grow up.
The lava river is now quite manageable. You could both get
Okay.
across it with a single leap.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't want to.
I will pick up. I'm assuming. Oh God, what's my hand situation like? Like
Your hands are still normal. Your hands are still
Okay.
normal for now.
so
Well,
they're
they
not
know they're-
crushed to bits anymore.
Oh yes, when you took the heat in and transformed, you feel your body also healed too.
Okay.
So your hands sort of reform as your bones begin to absorb these changes too. So in some way, this change felt healing to you. Didn't feel particularly good, but it seems like your strength has returned.
All right, I'm gonna grab Jalo and jump across the river.
Okay, no check for that. You're able to do that easily.
Do you want to go over the river too?
Oh, yes, of course. That's where we're trying to go.
Okay, I'm gonna pick you up if that's okay.
Go ahead. Just be careful, please.
Okay. You're just gonna grab up Farrington.
Yeah, but like very gently with like four hands at once, so it's
Sure.
like almost cradling a
that.
baby.
You're able to do that gently.
Okay,
You can't really jump, but you have enough like length to you. You're able to sort of stretch your whole form across the river to make it over.
I mean, that works too.
You've crossed to the other side. Taking a look around now, you see you're slightly closer to the field of smoke plumes than you are to the chasm, but you're still within distance of either of them. Would you like to continue to travel on?
I've already made up my mind. We're going to the smoke pillars.
You also see in the distance some sort of vessel kind of shrieking through the sky as a small spacecraft, much smaller than the transport ship you were on, crashes into the huge mountain above you, pieces of it scattering off. It didn't look like it was a Throngian vessel from the brief glimpse you caught.
What was that?
What was the proximity again? Is it like it crashed into a mountain above us and it's like raining down on
still
us?
some distance away from you, but
Okay.
It's in the distance.
All right, we're gonna go see what's up that ship.
Oh, so you're going that way instead?
Yes, I have
That'd
now
be the opposite direction from the
decided-
chasm.
What about the pillars of smoke?
They're also close. You're kind of you're closer to all of them, but they're still equally separate from each other.
Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna go to the ship ruin now.
Okay, I guess that's where we're going. Do you want me to put you down? You're really small.
At this point, Ergonaut, I think you've kind of been able to manage the heat madness a little bit more. You're kind of coming off that now.
Okay. Do you want me to put you down? It's up to you. I don't mind carrying you, but like I feel a little weird carrying you
I
around.
suppose you could carry me. That would be quite nice.
Okay. Sure, why not? Also, why am I like a fucking bug right now? This is like
What an odd transformation you have undergone.
yeah. I feel like I should be freaking out more right now, but also I'm not dying, so I guess that's good. I think.
Not dying's pretty great.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't train for this. This is weird.
I don't think any of us did.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I hope not to sully my good looks with whatever is going on here.
Also, does the sun feel less hot to you guys?
It's definitely less hot now.
I'm gonna look.
I mean, I am still
to
baking,
Farrington.
but that's
Okay,
just my opinion.
So you still feel pretty warm, but like,
Yes.
I guess like our bigger stature has probably mitigated things so much. All right. Well, I'm still gonna run towards that ship. I want to see what that is, and I do not know what's in store for us, but I just saw it and I want to go to it.
Okay.
You never know. There might be something useful in there.
Yeah,
You'll
why
have to
not?
travel over another section of land to get there. Let me do one more roll. Okay.
Also, do I have two changes in physical fortitude and one in physical aptitude, or is it just
You have none in
fortitude?
physical aptitude. You have 2 in physical
Okay,
fortitude.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I got that down right then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you make your way over to the mountain to try and see what that that crash was, some sort of foreign vessel, perhaps. You see other smaller hills sort of rising up in the distance as you're getting closer. Over these obsidian shelves are numerous sort of pod-like beings. They seem to crawl very slowly, but almost like adhere themselves as soon as you come a little bit closer. And you can see some of them are crawling with greater number towards like various holes into the earth. Not large enough to contain one of you, certainly, but small enough to maybe these creatures' home. The ground rumbles, and you see fractures spreading throughout one of these nearby hills as it begins to sort of slope down, and the obsidian shelf cracks and is almost like tumbling towards you in this massive avalanche as it threatens to overwhelm you from the side.
Oh shit. I am going to. I am going to sprint toward it and try to punch right through it.
Oh, so you're just going to try and run over to the avalanche and punch it?
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, give me a physical aptitude.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, probably -1 card because that's kind of a bad idea, but sure.
I don't care.
Okay, yeah, you don't care. Fuck
It was the first thing I thought of, so I'm going to do it.
Exactly. Can't go wrong. You are punching a giant avalanche coming towards you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 2 cards. You drew the World and the Devil. Devil is success in any attribute. You can take a change in any attribute you want. And you can add a little alter to that change, a little extra. The World is a redraw, and you can put a card from the discard back. You could put your face card back, too.
Yeah.
But the Devil's right there.
Okay. I am going to take the Devil to succeed.
Hell yeah. Would you like to take change in any attribute then? I mean, actually, which attribute would you like? But you are taking one.
I'll take one in mental fortitude.
So a second one, mental fortitude.
Yeah, the first one's doing me all right.
Nice. Okay, second mental fortitude. Okay, so you you are able, you reach out with one of your kind of plated fists and just begin punching away at this avalanche, smashing through the plates that are rolling towards you, and using your body to mostly absorb the impact of the shifting gravel. You are able to sort of blunt most of the physical impact of the materials. However, numerous of those little pod-like insects that were kind of dislodged from the ground begin to grab onto you and have attached themselves onto your body. Don't know what to do about that quite yet, as you feel your mind sort of pulses out, and Ergnot and Farrington, you can almost feel the sensation of those insects crawling over you in the same way that Neep Neep can, and you both realize that Neep Neep is sort of psychically radiating their experiences outwards into everyone surrounding them. And Neep Neep, you feel you can intensify this if you wish and make it even more you can radiate this experience even more into other people if you focus on it.
Okay, so I can have telepathic sensation transfer.
It's almost like aggressive empathic transfer. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Aggressive empathy.
Yes. You realize that something like this might have been what the Emperor used to explode that guy.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Anyway, yeah, these little creatures are crawling over you now. And you can feel they have some sort of something sharp underneath them as they seem to sort of like tap it against your obsidian plates, and some of them are sort of shuffling over to try and find weak points in your flesh. Are you doing anything about that?
I'm gonna psychically, empathically, impart the feeling of the like dozens of these little things crawling over me onto each one of them.
It doesn't seem to be working. It seems like that ability might only work in other things that are like sentient enough to understand more complex thought patterns.
It's not a kid like tickle them off me.
Yeah, it was a thought. I'm not gonna have you draw for that though.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna like fall on my back and roll around.
Okay. They're stuck quite thoroughly. And it seems like rolling on the ground doesn't really dislodge them too much.
All right. Then,
and you can now feel that a few of them that have found sort of cracks in your plating have begin to painfully bore their little teeth into your flesh and are like sucking from your innards. Yeah, really, really awful stuff.
Okay,
these must be some sort of parasites on this planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna all that heat I took in earlier.
Yeah,
I'm just going to like explode a bit and try to get them off me.
Oh, so you're going to try and raise the heat level of the planet?
Okay. Can I only can I only manipulate the temperature of the planet, or is it the planet or the temperature of myself?
You can manipulate the temperature of yourself, but when you expel it, it will go into the planet too.
Okay.
So yeah, you feel like if you did that, it would probably burn these bugs to a crisp, but it would increase the temperature of this planet as well.
Well, secondary thoughts be damned. That's what I thought of, so I'm going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, the planet's temperature rises a little bit further as you sort of just do a big release of heat, and the red skin turns this bright crimson as the rest of you can see all these little bugs that are trying to burrow into your skin and feed off you are immediately just like light a fire and are turned to dust as you sort of shove them off you now. You only let this last for a minute before you turn to a tolerable temperature, but within those few minutes, all of you can feel that the surrounding temperature of the planet has risen to a much more dangerous level, and then as the temperature rises on the planet, something always fun happens. Let's see.
Oh boy. How is Farrington doing with all of this?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I feel like we gotta give some time.
I'm like, just trying to, avoid the horrible parasites and bugs. I'm like,
okay.
This is all getting so out of hand.
Yeah. Almost as like a the planet is almost like an allergic reaction in a way, and you can see bumps beginning to form on the surface before you. Miniature volcanoes sort of erupting from the crust, each of them tipped with small sort of geysers of lava as they begin to spray into the atmosphere, making it much more difficult to navigate your immediate vicinity.
Well, it's better than bugs being all over my skin.
Yeah. Whoever is sort of running ahead, I need you to take a physical fortitude check to avoid these blasts of lava then. Whoever's going to lead.
I think I'm still piggybacking on...
Yeah, I think you're
just
still
ride.
piggybacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going forth?
I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, physical fortitude for you. Ooh, the Fool, the Empress, and the Tower. You want a physical fortitude. None of those is success in physical fortitude. The Fool is success with complications, and the Tower is terrible failure. You can always succumb.
I'll just take the Fool. Why not?
Okay. So mixed success and failure. You were able to sort of run ahead. These little splashes of lava, they're not enough to really damage you, and you take them and kind of using your massive sets of limbs as a shield to sort of grab them from the air and keep your fellows from being splattered by this searing magma. However, it covers you pretty significantly, and the rest of your clothes, whatever scraps of your sweatshirt remained, have all but seared away. You are completely in the nude when you're in your new physical form.
Oh dear.
Well then, I'm gonna just like lift one of my legs up to like try and cover myself because I got 3 others. I'm like, okay, well, that sure happened.
It's an awkward way to go. Yes, the growth has extended to other areas of your body as well, so there's a lot to cover.
What a radical transformation!
Look, I am bursting with
League of
confidence
Legends.
From my past tasks succeeding. I could give you a little bit of that if you want, and you don't have to worry about it. But that's up to you.
I'll take it, honestly.
All right, cool. You can have it. Here you go.
Thanks.
You're just kind of mentally trying to share that confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to take that as like a permanent change? You want to get that change aspect?
Sure. Why not?
So this would be
wait,
a change.
you asked me-
You just get a change in mental fortitude. You'd get the change that gives you the one that makes you super impulsive.
Oh, I understand. Let's hold off for now. I'll
Okay.
take like it
Sorry,
temporarily, but yeah.
I didn't know that you were asking Zill, not me. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could do it. You could just do it even if he doesn't want.
no. Well, okay. I'm not going to do anything against his wishes.
Okay, that's so nice of you.
Come on, Paulson. I'm not an asshole.
Exactly. Okay. You guys get closer to the mountain and kind of moving up its slope. You can begin to see the wreckage is far ahead, but there's a figure who's sort of moving away from it. They look human. Ugh.
Ooh, gross.
You can see
There
they
appears
have
to be a-
4 limbs and some sort of. Their outfit is reminiscent of the older sort of stylings of the SPF force, the space protection force.
A human lies up ahead. How curious.
Hey, I know that you're pretty good at talking to people, and
Yeah.
And I am
No.
currently not a weird bug-like monster, so
yeah,
I suppose
exactly.
I
So
will,
you
I will
should.
appear more personable.
Are the other 2 of you going to try and hide? You're pretty large.
I'm not gonna.
so,
I'm not gonna hide. I'm just gonna stand far away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do too.
Okay. You're setting
I'm gonna put Farrington
setting
down.
Farrington down to go talk parlay, if
Yeah.
it were.
Yes,
Okay,
I will go parlay with this human.
Yeah, Farrington, you get closer. You see they are definitely wearing the Space Planet Force's attire, some sort of extraplanetary explorer, and they whip out this little tiny little blaster-looking device and point it at you as you get closer. Swinging Saturn, what are you doing? It's a Throngi in here.
Relax. I do not mean any harm to you. We are simply just... I simply wish to... see what your sort of situation is. We are also, stuck down here in a sort of way.
I'm Jimmy Jupiter, a kid cosmonaut. I'm one of the scouts for the Space Planet Force. We're dedicated to farming peace between the planets. But you're an agent of the Empire. You're up to no good. You're a baddie.
I just put 2 fingers to my forehead and I'm
The human indoctrination is very strong. This one's mind must have been warped by their disgusting teachings.
they are sending You're a child soldier for the humans?
They don't seem to be like an actual kid, but they're young. Yeah.
I see. So, what kind of horrible place have you ended up in? Oh, geez. What is it that you're after? I mean, I mean no harm to you personally.
Ask him if he has snacks.
Whoa! You have your monster pets over there. Those big guys.
Those are my friends, but they have recently undergone some kind of strange transformation.
You Throngians are always up to no good. You're making war everywhere you go. I gotta defeat you and take you back to serve time on the Earth prison.
No such thing will occur, unfortunately.
That's what
We
you
don't
think,
have to-
Buster. And they take their little blaster and they're setting options to stun, and they shoot it.
I think I want to try and just like physically confront them and maybe disarm them or whatever.
Okay. Can you give me a Are you gonna try and dodge out of the way of whatever they just
Yeah,
shot
like
at
trying
you?
to
Or-
like dodge. And...
Okay. Give me a physical aptitude then.
I'll do that.
Okay. Oh no, your wonderful form might be ruined. Okay. Magician, Tower, and Judgment. Hey, Magician's your card, so that's success in any attribute. Tower is terrible failure, and Judgment is I get to choose.
I'll do magician.
Okay, yeah. How do you want to do this? You're easily able to dodge out of the way of this blast and get close enough.
I like right as he's about to shoot, I just sort of like dodge roll out of the way, and then I just like trip him and knock the blaster out of his hands.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to do all that. Quickly get on top of this human scum and knock their weapon away from them.
I mean no harm
Gee
to
willikers!
you, but
You're pretty strong.
I'm gonna advance
I
with my
suppose I
gun, by
am.
the way.
I mean no harm to
Wait,
you.
what are you doing? Sorry. So,
Oh, because I have a gun as well. I will like get closer so that the human also sees that the big monster pet has a gun too. So maybe he should calm down.
they put up their hands. I surrender. You'll have to take me prisoner of war. I won't go easily with you though.
We won't hurt you if it is not necessary. Don't worry for your personal safety outside the harsh conditions of this planet.
All right. Well, if you're going to take me prisoner, then you better take good care of me. Otherwise, there's still a truce between the space planet force and the Empire, so we don't want any international incidents.
Wait,
That
so
could start
you
another
have
war.
a truce? You have a truce, and yet you tried to shoot at one of the Throngians?
I set my blaster to stun.
Oh my god.
Hey, what does
Non-lethal
he got in
means.
his ship, though? What'd you bring with you?
Oh, Uranus, my ship looks like it's been totally wrecked on this big mountain.
I love him. Okay, well,
Yeah, you see up ahead, it does look like the ship is in pretty dire straits as it was kind of smashed against this mountain, and then there's kind of the shreds of the tiny little parachute that they must have like popped out of. It looks like a very, I mean, it's human made material. It's like there's plastic pieces. It's crap. Yeah, it's not
suppose
Throngian steel.
I suppose until you can have your ship repaired or whatever, your best bet at survival is to aid us.
It looks like I'm stuck with you.
yeah, I was also
Yes.
gonna say if
Coming
there's
back.
a truce, then you don't need to be a prisoner of war or whatever.
It's a very
We can
very
just be
tenuous
chill.
truce. It's kind of like quote unquote truce. There's still attacks that happen all the time between colonies. Yeah, one of those truces.
I'm not aware of this because I don't pay attention. So I'm just like, just chill. It's fine. We're fine. Like it's all gonna be chill.
Yeah, all we ask is your cooperation.
I'll cooperate as much as you can make for me.
All right. Well,
Don't
we
be
found out
difficult
what was
now.
over here.
Lest we change our minds.
Should we go towards the pillars of smoke or the chasm now?
Yeah, we never got to that chasm.
Do you want to take another look at those pillars of smoke?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure thing.
Who's give me a physical aptitude? Take a peek.
Farrington, you should take some draws here.
Yeah.
Fine. I suppose I will take a look for once.
Okay. Farrington, mental aptitude, lovers, world, empress. Mental aptitude, empress is success here. If you'd like to take that, or
I'll take
world to
Empress.
put the card back. Okay. Yeah. You look ahead of those pillars of smoke, and you notice that some of them, the way those plumes rise, those are man-made, or not natural.
Oh, how odd. You said that they are not natural.
Yeah.
These smoke pillars are not a natural formation.
Some of them.
Are there people there?
I don't see any.
It's still a distance away, and it looks like wherever those smoke pillars are coming from, it's below into a valley.
Huh.
Oh,
So you can't see their source just yet until you get closer.
I'd say that any amount of civilization is probably better than a chasm any day.
Yeah.
There might be more humans there. They'll save me for sure.
Sure. I'm going to.
Are you actually taking him prisoner, or like grabbing him or something? 'Cause he's gonna try and run. You feel like he's gonna try and run away as soon as you let him go.
I don't care what that guy does.
You don't even give a shit.
Oh,
You just
I'm
let
gonna
him run.
grab him. I'm just gonna grab him with one of my many arms.
Hey there, Buster. Not so tight.
Okay. Look, can you take it down 5 notches?
He's constantly
just chill.
wriggling. He's just constantly
Can you
wriggling.
chill?
He cannot chill. I'm sorry.
There's
Why
no
are you
need
like
to be
this?
the plucky sidekick at the moment.
I'm gonna.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How's Jallo doing, by the way?
Jello's kind of resting in. I think.
Okay.
Neep was carrying them.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Gonna, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm still alive. He's looking very leathery right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about him for a little bit. So
Yeah, I was
I don't know if that heat explosion was very good for
him to
him.
die.
I could never forget Jallo.
Could I have some water?
And ignoring his lessons.
My throat is parched. Please, some water.
I don't know.
Do
if
you
we
have
got
any
Space
water,
boy,
dude.
you got any water?
Yeah, Saturn boy.
Oh yeah. I mean, humans are 90% water, aren't they?
Yeah.
That is true.
Can we bring him out?
I don't like the way you're thinking. Are you actually gonna try and do that?
No, I was just gonna ask if he had water.
Yeah, no, I'm just being silly. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we're
I
just
have my,
scaring him a little bit.
I'm not sharing my secrets with you, Throngians. You're gonna
Okay,
use
now
it
I
for
pick
no
him
good.
up. Now I pick him up and act like I'm gonna ring him out.
Okay, give me a mental aptitude check, or no, mental fortitude to try and convince him.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you can intimidate him into giving you these supplies. He probably has them on him. Okay. Ooh, nice. Death, Magician, and the Tower. So.
And we really need that temperance to come back.
Yeah. So you wanted mental fortitude. None of these are success. The Tower's terrible failure. You could succumb though and get a 3rd point in mental fortitude. I promise you it's good.
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Okay.
We love it when the GM says that in that tone of voice.
Yeah.
That can only mean it's good. Okay. Cards go back. Yeah. You cannot accept that this insignificant piece of worthless flesh could ever hide something from you. There's simply no way that you would ever accept defeat. From now on, you cannot fail. You will simply keep drawing cards until you succeed. You can't fail.
Shit. That.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
It is not in your nature to lose. You are an impenetrable force, at least mentally. Your body might not keep up with that, but yeah. So yeah, you just shake this kid and just until they relent their secrets. All right.
The water.
All right, I have my extra space supply pack with me. You can use some of it. And they kind of remove from their little supply belt. They have a little extra pouch, and it says in like old timey letters H2O on it. It's enough for like a few gulps. You give it to Jallo?
Yeah, just give it to Jallo.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. I will live a little longer now.
Let's
What,
aim
5
towards
minutes
you
of
living.
Jaw's
Period.
life?
Yeah, let's aim for a little
Grown-
higher than that.
You've grown so much. I can barely keep my eyes open. Otherwise, my retinas will be destroyed by the bright sun. But
Yeah,
I can
just
tell that you
keep
have
them closed.
Okay.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
He's just conserving his energy, but you've kept him from dying of dehydration for a little bit longer.
Yay.
Okay. Are you moving towards the chasm or going towards those?
I think we were gonna go towards
unnatural
civilization.
smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're heading in that direction.
Okay. So the temperature of the planet rises yet again as you continue to travel on. Every time it rises, you feel like the sort of structural events become even more deadly. So let's see what you get this time.
Fun.
Ooh.
I don't like that tone of your laugh.
Wind. You haven't felt much of a breeze here, and now you're beginning to feel wind moving across the surface of the planet. You see, and then what about some livestock? Yeah, as you're moving towards the smoke, you see these smaller, sort of maybe like 2 meter tall little ridges on the ground that actually are moving, and they seem to have these magma-filled pores across their body, and indeed they're sort of these flat gray tentacles underneath them that begin to sift them across the earth. But their massive bodies shudder as, yes, a wind whips over the surface of this world, picking up various shards of obsidian, as well as drawing spirals of nearby magma into it. And you soon see ahead of you is a massive magma and obsidian shard tornado that begins to whirl molten liquid combined with deathly razor sharp plates in this spiral of chaos as it begins to carve a path towards you. One of these unfortunate little geologic creatures moves in its way, and this tornado just rips it off the ground and begins to throw it high in the air, as you feel it could do to you if it reaches you.
How big are those creatures again?
What did I say? Like 2 meters tall.
Okay.
Maybe that's a smaller one. They do look like they're made out of, rock though.
Were these the sources of the pillars of smoke?
No.
Okay, so we're not there
These
yet.
are just some sort of life form on the planet. But currently they're trying to scurry away from this flame tornado that's running towards you.
All right.
Is there a way to get out of the way of this thing, or?
You could try. It'd mean probably climbing up one of the nearby mountains pretty quickly, or you could try and reduce the heat level to calm it, but that would mean absorbing more heat into yourself.
I mean, I'm willing to try that. I'm worried about us having to climb.
So my immediate thought is that climbing will take too long. Staying out in the open and absorbing heat will not get rid of the obsidian shard problem.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is to go down. Are we on a, like, I know this is a very volcanically active planet, but can I like feel if there's any like bedrock or lava beneath me?
Oh, you don't have the second change in mental aptitude yet. No, you feel like you should be able to, but you haven't adapted to this world quite yet enough. Unless you want to try and I feel like you could try and reach into the ground and literally like split away down if you want.
Sure, I'll see if that results in something that is tenable, and if not, then we'll do something
so that'd be a
else.
physical aptitude check. You're just gonna draw until you succeed.
Okay.
Okay. Temperance, nope. Tower, nope. Emperor, nope. World, nope. High Priestess, nope. Moon, nope. Death, nope. Star, nope. Magician, Judgment, Lovers, nope. You drew the entire deck. Strength. Strength's at the bottom of the deck. Strength cannot you succeed. You could pick any card though, really. But strength is the only one that can just give you a straight success.
Yeah, I'll take strength so that so that you have to shuffle the deck again.
Yeah. And death appeared since you drew every card. So you will also take a change in physical aptitude.
Okay.
Yeah, you grab into the ground, and this looks absurd, but yeah, you will not stop at anything, and nothing feels too absurd to you now as you just keep, you split the earth, making a hole in the ground to, are you trying to give yourself a passage down, or trying to, use this to divert the tornado from your path?
Let's divert the tornado.
Okay.
So I feel like I cannot stop the tornado. I can only either hide from it, but hiding sounds lame, so I'm gonna try to make it go somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, you just rip the very ground that you're standing on, sort of splitting the earth in the direction of the tornado, and it no longer has a solid ground for the wind to gather over, and it begins to dispel and cast the magma and obsidian shards down into the hole you've made. When you relieve your hands from the ground, you notice that the sort of plates over your body have now become jagged and sharp. No longer smooth and protective. They're also spiky, protruding armor meant to deter others. These large horns have also grown from your forehead, as well as other barbs across your body in various spots. You kind of hear a little ooh as Jallo is sort of impaled on one of these. Not like all the way through, but definitely like stuck on one of your spiny protrusions that you've now grown as they were cradled close to you. Ow. That hurts a little bit. You're maybe not the best person to be holding them now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna set Jallo down gingerly and then like assess and be like, hey, maybe Erdnot should carry you from now on.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 more arms left, right?
Yeah, I have so many arms.
Erdnot, you're carrying both Jallo and this human captive.
Yes.
Okay. You guys now are able to get closer. The planet is still intensely hot. You haven't lowered the heat level at all. But now, looking down from the valley, you can see there is a massive field from which these plumes of smoke are coming from. Various patches of oil with occasional fires lit off them. But some are indeed unnatural. As you see, there is a sort of metal building that seems to be cut into the earth down in this valley, and various small sort of refinery structures that look like they've been propped up on the surface, plunging into this oily matter and burning it, collecting it for some purpose.
Huh.
So indeed, there is some sort of structure here.
We should probably go check that out, right? I mean, like, surely they know what they're doing.
Of course they do. Let's go pay him a visit.
Okay. Are you just descending down the valley? It's kind of a steep incline.
I mean, I have so many legs. I'm not worried, and I can carry
you're gonna
whoever
crawl
else
down?
needs to be carried. Yeah.
You're carrying like 3 people now. If you're also gonna be carrying Farrington,
Yeah, that's fine.
can you make me a
I
physical
have like an
aptitude?
extra arm. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Yeah. You know,
Grateful
there's
to
no
have your
successes in the
support.
deck left.
Of course.
Okay. Oh wow. Temperance, Tower, and Death. Tower is terrible failure. Temperance is failure in your reshuffle, and Death can't be used, but you will take a change if you succeed here. Good succumb. Go succumb.
And this is what physical.
Physical aptitude.
Oh. I'm about to get a lot less fun to be. I mean, I'm holding the folks like away from me because I did just see what happened, but I am gonna succumb to get the success here.
Okay. Yeah, a similar change happens to you as you kind of crawl down. You're able, and you recognize what would happen, but yes, various sharp spikes begin to emerge from your skin, skewering those who would not be careful when approaching you. As you also grow these monstrous curved horns sticking out of your scalp.
Fun. This is, I didn't expect the prickliness, which I guess maybe is on me.
Yeah. You were able to descend with relative ease, even though you're carrying multiple people, and probably not too hard for you to descend as well. Neep neep.
Perfect.
Reaching the surface of the valley, yeah, you now see you're closer to this burning oil field. In the distance, you can see that building, as well as what looks like another gathering of humans who are kind of using some sort of terrain vehicle to approach one of the refinery machines.
Oh my god. No. Is this
Don't
the reference
tell
I
me.
think it is?
I don't know what you think it is.
You have to tell me.
I'm going to stay silent. Sorry.
Do you
Well,
go
if
towards the
there's-
humans or go straight towards wherever they likely came from, that building?
I think I'll ask the the space boy or whatever.
Saturn
Do you know
moon.
these people?
Um,
I'm just gonna keep calling him space boy because it's funny.
maybe if you stop holding me upside down, I could get a better look.
I will turn him right side up.
Oh boy. Mother of Mars, those are penal colonists. They must be bad prisoners. They did no good, now they're serving time here in the slammer.
Okay.
And you can see, yeah, with a closer look, the humans who are still some distance away seem to have some sort of strange device around their necks that occasionally blinks a little red light that you can see in the distance. That's not their usual human attire.
Yeah, that's weird. Do we want to go to the building? Like, we've already got one human that's kind of being whatever.
Yeah, maybe we're going to drop him off.
Yeah.
I could probably use another one, right?
Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Maybe if we find one that's less annoying.
Okay, so you're avoiding the crew
Yeah.
who's outside and going straight to the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way around the patches of oil and the sort of controlled burns that are erupting over them, and get towards the building, which does look like it is flat on the surface, but you can get the sense that it extends deeper underground. There's a sort of electronic display panel in front of these large enclosed security doors in front of this building, which looks like they're large enough to contain vehicles coming in and out. A little camera built into the side of the building kind of turns and looks at you as you approach closer to this electronic panel. Hey, wait, halt! Who are you? There's like a crackling voice from the other end, coming from the camera.
You want to go home and think about your life.
Hey, you're not the one with the empathy powers.
Oh yeah, I heard it works sometimes.
I'm gonna stick Farrington in front and be like, all right, you do the talking.
This is is this where the humans are, or do we go
Yeah,
elsewhere?
they're
You hear
building.
it was definitely a human voice that came from within.
I see. My name is Farrington Zarul III. We have been sort of...
Oh, space Jesus, they're Throngians. Oh, shit. You hear like shuffling.
Space
We mean
behind
you
this.
no harm if you mean no harm to us. We are
You hear
simply...
shuffling behind the camera, and then you hear a different voice kind of approach. This one, smoky and gruff. What do you Throngians want? This is Colonel Radcliffe of the Prometheus Mine and Co.
Actually, what do we want?
I think we're just trying to find shelter. Or just,
Yeah. We just
not
want to come
die.
inside and chill.
I mean, think about it. Did we even get a... Like, I know this is the worst possible time to just, like, sit here and, like, actually hash things out in front of this, like, this other dude, but also, like, hey, were we given, like, a timeline? Like, how long do we have to
No,
survive?
they just said survive as long as possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, you and I are doing good, but,
Yeah.
like, I mean, for now, at least.
You do feel like, there might be a way to sort of get the Emperor's attention with the powers you have now. But currently, there's whoever this human is, there's sort of speaking to you through this cowardly digital device, not even showing their real face.
Yeah. I don't like that. I'm going
Yeah.
to I'm just gonna march right in.
These are some heavy blast doors in front of you. You're just gonna try to rip them open.
Yeah, why not? You know what? I'll even draw some heat into me to like use that to sort of work my way in. Sort
Okay,
of like something.
In that case, take 2 changes, but I won't have you make the draw then.
Okay.
What do you want to take changes in?
I'll take one in physical aptitude and one in mental aptitude.
Okay. So. Yeah. So you plant your feet in the ground, getting a good position to sort of just rip this door right open. You dig your fingernails into the metal. It's not enough though, as you feel your hands extending into your claws and then going even further, and your fingers each becoming these sickles that are able to grab into the metal and tear it like it's tinfoil as you begin to rip it apart. With your feet on the ground, you can feel the tremors extending down through the surface. You can even feel the minute vibrations of this planet. And you're able to sort of anticipate the next geothermal event that might happen. And then also slight scratches from the torn metal that touch against your skin. You see tiny drops of your blood as they touch the ground. They begin to boil as they have almost acidic quality. When by the time you've ripped through the doorway, your hands are these sickle-like slicing devices, unfit for holding anything safely. Your blood is acidic and boiling, and you have a tremor sense, which you can feel the vibrations of the planet.
People are beginning to scare me a little bit.
Just a little.
All right. Well, hey, the door's open.
Yeah, we're gonna barge the fuck
Let's
in.
proceed onward.
Boy, what do you... God damn it! Get security! Get in here! There's a shout from the panel as you're already moving inside. You enter into this complex and you immediately see the first floor has this long steel bridge that seems to extend across a deep chasm. Within the pit, you can see multiple sort of containment cells, a few of them housing various restrained human prisoners of sorts. Across the bridge seems to be a more habitable building where you can hear a number of humans kind of running from. So it does seem like this is some sort of prison complex that extends deep into the earth. They must be using these humans as sort of a slave labor to extract oil from this planet
and
from your own homeworld.
So they've got a choke point basically with this
with this bridge, yes.
Bridge? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Across the bridge, you can see two humans wearing slightly more organized uniforms. They have assault rifles in their hands, not laser blasters, but mechanical ammunition, and no explosive collars over their necks. They must be the commanders here or something. They point these guns at you, though they don't feel very threatening.
So I'm going to put down our mentor.
Stay back!
So, I'm just going to crack my neck a little bit, and I'm just going to be like, this is just like the simulations. This, ARAMs, I got this. I'm going to fucking charge at them while holding Saturn Boy still, for the record.
Okay. You're holding him? You're going to use him like a club?
I'm still I didn't put him down. If they were going to shoot their buddy, then that's on them.
Okay. Based on their attire, you don't think they have anything to do with the Space Planet Force. These guys do not seem like those noble defenders of the galaxy.
Got it. Well,
they seem like criminal scum. Running across the bridge, it opens up as you get halfway through, preparing to drop you down into the depths of the prison complex. Can you make me a physical aptitude check to sort of jump across and avoid this peril? The bullets from the security officers, those pose no threat to you.
Yeah, and you said physical aptitude?
Yeah, physical aptitude.
Okay.
Magician, the Tower, and the Emperor. There are no cards for physical aptitude left in the deck right now. You know that.
I knew that.
Tower is terrible failure. Would you like to succumb to succeed?
Yeah, I'm going to succumb to succeed. Why not?
Okay. For a second, it looks like you fall. But then you feel that none of your appendages have grabbed on to the other end of the bridge until you feel a new growth that has kind of emerged from your back. This long stinger-tipped tail that reaches over and grabs onto the other end of the bridge, thick enough for you to pull up. And when you reveal yourself to the security guards who are still standing, trembling, firing uselessly into you. They see that you have these massive fangs, the same sort of jagged obsidian-like growths from your head have now sort of torn through your mouth as you have this knives for teeth, and a huge scorpion-like tail that whips around with a thick enough as one of your or as thick as one of your arms and strong enough to just bat these guys away and slap them off the bridge or sting them to death. You don't know what kind of horrible fate will befall them if they touch the fang tip of this stinger.
I mean, I'm a visual learner, so I'm going to stab them.
Okay. You just stab them and watch the other one watch as you can feel like a almost like a pumping sensation as this acidic venom seems to flow through the one you just pierced as their body kind of gurgles with green fluid and then begins to corrode from the shoulder down as they give this horrifying scream as their upper half just melts.
Dear. Hand me one of those guns.
The other one who watched this just goes mad, is like, and begins to run back over the bridge. Actually, he just throws himself off the bridge. It'd be better to fall than to suffer that fate.
Okay.
Unless you want to grab him.
I'll pass a gun back. Nah, I'll pass a gun back to...
okay. You throw the gun across the chasm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Saturn Boy and be like, so that's why you should be on my good side.
You just murdered that man.
I sure did, because he was trying to kill me.
You're violent, Venus. You're worse than a savage.
I'm worse than buddy. If you're saying that while I'm holding you.
They're still kind of struggling in your grip.
Can you please just chill? Like, I don't have an issue with you. They were trying to kill me, okay? Like, come on. Not equivalent.
It's not a matter of allegiance. It's just about our own personal safety.
Yeah.
From past the other side of the bridge, you can see that the little office building. Inside, you can see a man smoking a large cigar with various sort of metal pieces over his chest. Who his eyes kind of go wide as he saw this horror show unfold in front of him. There's thick security glass covering the front of this building, but even that seems just like a minor inconvenience for you to get inside. Oh, wait! What are you doing?
I'm just gonna break the glass.
You're just gonna rip through it with your hands?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip through it.
Okay.
Yeah, if any of them try to fight us, I'm just gonna, try to help out with any fighting by shooting.
Did I miss someone's changes? Zill, you're at... Oh, wait, Zill isn't... Fuck, you don't have the scorpion tail yet.
I don't?
Was that not a physical fortitude?
Oh, I was mistaking Zill and KD's character. Fuck.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay, I can reverse them. Yeah,
I mean, I could also just fail something and get that extra one back.
No, it's okay. I'll just reverse them.
Oh,
that's fine. I'm flexible.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Yeah. So you're just trying to punch through the glass?
Yeah, I'm just punching through the glass. I don't got time for this shit.
It's still decently thick for you. You don't have the sickle-like claws of Neep Neep. So you're going to give me another physical aptitude then?
Sure, why not?
Okay. World, High Priestess, Moon. No success in physical aptitude. World's a redraw. You can put a card back, and Moon is a random card from the bottom of the deck. You have to use it. Or you can succumb to succeed.
To get it. I'm just going to succumb to succeed.
Okay. Okay, so now you do have 3 changes in physical aptitude, so you are able to get there. So let's do the changes in reverse order, where you had the stinger already, but now you grow those sickle-like claws, and your hands have these sharp spikes that just kind of, with each punch, stab through the glass until you can rip it away like plastic wrap. And you see this whoever this leader of the humans is panicking and swiveling in their chairs. They try and they reach for some gun they have on their belt and fire a few shots at you. But again, it's like pee is flicking off you.
Yeah.
I try to return fire against them. It's like writing.
So you're trying to use the assault rifle against them? That'd probably kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't want to try and take them hostage.
Or
I mean, we've been throwing people into lava pits. I don't think hostages.
That's
think
true.
yeah, like who
Well, I
cares?
want to know what's going
We've
on
been killing
here,
people
but-
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you already made your choice. So
Yeah.
Farrington, you just blast this guy.
Yeah. Do I need a draw for that?
It is some distance away, so yeah, I'll need you to do a mental aptitude for that.
Yep. I imagine I'm not too familiar with just kinetic firearms. Since they're mostly used by
Makes them
humans.
sound so fancy.
The world, magician, and the tower. Magician's your face card if you'd like to take that.
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah, you just even just one bullet right in his head. Instantly take him out. You shoot across the bridge and he's dead. Right in front of Zill.
Nice
in front
shot.
of
They
Erdnot.
say
Nice.
headshot.
I would have thought you were the gamer here.
Zill, you can
Yeah,
see
that was
or
pretty elite.
not, you can see there's a number of different buttons and controls over this behind this guy that seem to maybe operate the facility you're standing upon.
Oh. Can I put the bridge back up?
You don't understand these controls, and they're all very tiny to you right now. You want to start smashing them randomly and see what happens, or do you want to try and study them a bit more and do an educated press?
I'm gonna try. Like, it wouldn't be very cash money of me to just start smashing the buttons, so I'm gonna try and actually like read this.
Okay, that would need a mental aptitude check then.
Okay.
Again, the deck is very thin right now. Okay. Judgment, the moon, and the lovers. Lovers is success and physical fortitude. So moon is a redraw. Judgment is I get to choose.
I'll do judgment.
Okay. What do I choose here? Yeah, I'm gonna say you try and make an educated guess, and you just kind of slam your hand down on the area where you think the buttons for that bridge are, and you hear a number of things happen as you press multiple buttons at the same time. The bridge comes back up. You also see, kind of adjacent to it, a hangar open up with various one small kind of escape spaceship, as well as the various other terrestrial RV cars that can traverse this planet. You also hear a number of kind of explosions, kind of coming below you, various collars going off beneath the complex.
Oh no.
Gonna ignore that one for now. But yes, you've referred the bridge and found some way to evacuate.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. I mean, I'm gonna gesture at the escape thing and just like look at Farrington and just be like, should we go? Like, Yumi Neep Neep, our buddy, our Saturn boy, should we just like get out of here? Like, what do you think? I feel like that's like win
Won't
condition
stay here any
level.
longer, I suppose.
Yeah, like I feel like
Is the
that's a
ship
win
gonna
condition.
hold us?
Oh, that's a good question.
It is a small vessel, and with your large size, it could easily hold Farrington, but Farrington maybe plus Neep Neep or Erdnot, not both. Certainly not both.
Ooh.
And it would
Anyway,
be a
I'm
tight
gonna
fit
go
for
out of
either
here
of you. Anyway, I'm going.
I have ambitions beyond this, vile planet, to be honest.
I mean, if you want to go with Jalo, like, I think that's chill.
Sure, I will happily leave this foul place. I mean, I did enjoy the headshotting that one guard, but this has all been too long and busy of a day for me.
Okay, but you'll take Jalo too, right? Because like he's not doing so hot right now. Okay.
Yes, you could take me with you.
Come on, Jalo. Let's go get.
You're both getting into this escape vessel.
Something to eat. I don't know. I'm sure
I'm
we're all a little
quite
parched.
famished.
Indeed.
I'm sure. I'll look to like Neep and be like, I'm sure we can like figure a different way. Like these are.
I've already
too
got
small.
an idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'll make sure that I don't know if our idea will or if my idea will be a good one for other people to be around for, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. So Farrington and Jowl, you're kind of getting in this little escape vessel. Yeah, basically. They can fit the two of you comfortably. Jowl looking a little dry and burnt in places, but he's alive. He's living. Yeah, you were able to get in the escape vessel. The controls are a little odd, but I mean, you can figure out how to pilot a spacecraft. This isn't some massive ship. You're able to at least move it forward and get it out of the hangar. Are the rest of you also leaving the building?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Okay. Walking outside the complex that you've thoroughly trashed, you can now see the fleet of the Emperor has descended further. Now some of the ships are visible past the smoky atmosphere of the planet. And on a distant ridge above the colony, you see the glowing eye of Haltar, who looks like they have called down the vessels.
Oh, okay. Oh. See, I was going to say, if we need to get the Emperor's attention, then we can just, like, rapidly cool the planet together.
Oh, and yeah, that would have been good.
That would probably be a good indication from space. Like, hey, we're good. But, like, they're already here.
Damn. Then mission accomplished? Question mark.
You kind of look down. Actually, not yet. Yeah, it seems like the fleet is descending to meet you. But they're still quite a ways above the planet, and then suddenly there's like a almost like a knife slice through space as you see another fleet of ships begin to warp in very close to the Emperor's. All of them bearing the Space Planet Force insignia.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
An ambush occurs. And suddenly you see missiles being launched at the Emperor's flagship as this sort of squadron of fighters is launched from the SPF forces and begin to assault the Emperor's ship, which was taken unawares as they were trying to descend to meet you. A massive battle quickly begins to unfold above you.
Okay.
And you can see, kind of in your hand, what was their name again? I already forgot their name. Jimmy Jupiter is like tapping something on their little wristwatch communicator, which almost didn't look like it actually functions. It looks like a kid's toy, but it seems to beep beep, and they're like, "Come on, rescue me! I'm down here. I just sent them my coordinates."
All right. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take Jimmy Jupiter, throw him down the nearest hole.
Are you just throwing him down the back into the prison complex?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
What
We
a
didn't need him
dumbass.
anyway.
Yeah, we didn't. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to like not be a jerk, and he had to go and do that. Like, come on, dude. Ugh.
Howard, yeah.
All right.
You see,
or no?
what? I guess what are you guys doing first?
Well, the first thing is I I'm going to want to help the Emperor's fleet.
Yeah.
So, is there like a flagship in the human fleet at all?
There's nothing that matches the size of the Emperor's flagship. Like that ship is just massive.
But is
there are multiple, like, they look like there's their version of like a destroyer vessel that are launching other small squadrons of fighters to make barrage attacks.
Or not? You played spacecraft, right? Those look like carriers, right?
Oh, those are
They're
definitely
carriers, yeah.
carriers. I feel like I would very much be able to spot out these ships.
Yeah,
There's one thing my
you don't
ship was
need
good
a check
for.
to take a look at those.
All right.
But they're they're a huge distance away from you. They're literally in space. You are on the planet's surface.
And they're gonna try to descend some of them, or are they just attacking the Emperor?
They're attacking the Emperor's flagship.
Okay.
Though, you do see a small squadron of Space Planet Force fighters kind of break off and begin to descend quite rapidly and make a little surveillance run as they kind of fly over you. They must have been scouting for whoever just sent that distress signal.
Right.
But it looks like they didn't see any humans and then kind of pass over you and then begin to turn around. You can see they're preparing to make another run. This one might be less friendly.
Neep. What if we like superheated the planet? Like,
That's about what I was thinking.
excellent. Because hey, Farrington and our Jallo are off, so like, fuck.
Yeah. So I was thinking that either we.
Well, they haven't even left. Wait.
Oh, I thought they the ship had taken off. Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking off on the ship?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
gonna
fuck
take off
this,
on
I'm
the
out of
ship.
here.
I mean, oh shit, they're gonna be in the crossfire then.
Yeah, you're taking off then. Once you take off, you immediately see this scene happen right in front of you too.
Yeah.
And you can see, there's fighters who are descending towards the planet, and then there's also many more fighters who are beginning to attack the Emperor's flagship. As a ship that has neither insignia of either side, you immediately hear like a barrage of both human and Throngian communications coming to you, being like, "State yourself, unidentified craft. Are you enemy or hostile? Are you enemy or hostile?" And you're getting like from both sides.
I'm going to lie and say that I'm just like a civilian ship that I'm that I don't want any part in this.
Give me a mental fortitude check.
Yes.
Okay.
How many cards is that?
That is 3 cards.
Okay, come on,
The
baby.
Emperor, the Moon, the Lovers, mental fortitude, Emperor's Successor, if I take that.
Oh my
Yeah, I'll
God.
take Emperor.
Okay.
You've had incredible luck.
You got really good luck.
It's so funny, just like Farrington
not
getting out
me.
completely unscathed.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. You kind of talk out of both sides of your mouth and are able to communicate. You're just a humble civilian vessel trying to make your way through. Please don't shoot. It seems like communications from the Space Planet Force are like, protect the civilians. And then the communications for Throngians are like, get out of the way. This is a act of war. But they both give you orders to like turn around and go the other direction. It wouldn't make sense for you to head towards the combat if you're truly a civilian vessel.
Yeah.
I sort of just turn around and I don't know how far this thing can go, but if possible, I'd like to reach some other kind of...
Young master, the Emperor's fleet is under attack. You are turning away. Don't you want to help them?
I shouldn't have brought my conscience to the planet with me.
You brought your fucking Jiminy ass cricket guy with you.
He wanted to.
Jalo,
Yes.
it's... Sometimes you must do a thing in this world called saving your own hide, and know when to fold your cards. I feel like I've played too many hands at this metaphorical poker table today.
Jalo just kind of shakes their head and their long, seared beard sagging. I fear I have given you the wrong lessons. And they go along with what you want to do, though. You are their the scion of the emperor, so they are here to witness you. Meanwhile, back on the surface, so the two of you who've remained.
Yeah, let's superheat this bitch.
Yeah, you did see earlier that as you were descending, like this planet has volcanoes that can extend into space. So you could recreate that if you want.
Oh yeah.
I was absolutely planning on being like, hey, let's see what ships are up there. Okay, now it's time to like shoot a bunch of magma and rocks up at them. So
absolutely.
Okay, they're within range that if you superheated the planet, you could cause a chain reaction and like raise up a massive volcano to blast them from the surface.
Let's do it.
But you also do see that those fighters are beginning to make their strafe back around to shoot at you. Do you want to deal with them first, or?
Yeah.
Well, what if we hit them with the lava from the volcanoes?
Well, I think that's going to take more time than it will take for them to get to us.
Yeah, or do you want to kind of divide and conquer? And one of you...
We could, what if we grabbed the all-terrain vehicles and threw them at the ships?
So many options. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I'd love to chuck a Mako at a plane.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Okay. So I guess... Or not, are you acting first?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And you're gonna try and grab one of the all-terrain vehicles and just fling it at one of the fighter vessels as they come close to you.
Exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, give me a physical aptitude. The deck is like 5 cards at this point. And if you succumb here, you will get to permanence. But seems like you're kind of on that route.
I mean, I think we knew. I think Neep and I were kind of racing towards it at this point. So.
Okay. Tower, World, and Temperance. Ooh, Temperance is failure in your reshuffle. World is also redraw and put a card back.
But I could be permanent.
You could always succumb.
I could also just be permanent. I'm gonna succumb. It's too tantalizing.
Yeah. You fully accept these changes and just kind of stride over casually, grabbing one of those all-terrain vehicles. As usual, as you lift a toy in your youth and kind of spinning around like it's a discus. You fling it up towards one of the fighters just as it makes its arc descending towards you. It barely is able to swerve away as it crashes into them, and they come streaking down and explode against the side of the prison complex.
That's one way to do a renovation.
Yeah. You eliminated one, but the other one doesn't seem to be in any hurry to come back around. So meanwhile, Nip, are you gonna try and superheat the planet yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna just like get on all fours and be like pushing as much energy into the planet as I can.
Okay. Yeah. Take 2 changes in any attributes, and then you can have the desired outcome you want. What attributes you want?
I will.
Do you want me to remind you what you got right now, or I think you're.
No, I think I know what I got. Yeah. I'll take physical fortitude and mental aptitude.
Okay, physical fortitude 2. Yeah, you also kind of plunge your arms into the earth so you can get a better sense of the vibrations, and unlike Erdnot, your body changed in a different way. You grow a second pair of arms, but instead you grow many more legs too. So your second pair of arms kind of splits out from your torso, grabbing into the earth. But behind you, your body elongates in multiple insectile-like segments as you grow 3 additional pairs of legs that allow you to, again, sort of crawl in this centipede-like fashion over the surface as you also grow much, much larger too. You also kind of stare with this intensity at the ground. your vision becomes so red that you can see like a laser arc shooting out of your eyes and searing into the earth, as you also gain laser vision.
Oh.
But yes, you are able to command the planet to your wills and increase its heat. So yes, do you want me to give you the full menu of options of what you can do at heat level 3?
Sure.
Yeah. You can cause an unobstructed solar flare that would bleach the space vessels. You could send out a meteor that would be drawn towards the planet and crash into them. You could raise the magma levels. I don't think that'd be helpful. Open a massive chasm. Release pockets of invisible, highly deadly gas. Giant flaming glass tornado, which you guys saw previously. Raise out a giant volcano that can shoot into space.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the last one. That sounds the coolest.
Going for the giant fucking volcano.
Yeah,
so you pour heat into the planet as you a massive pinnacle erupts from the earth, growing, towering across the oil fields. The oil kind of cascades over it, lighting on fire as new magma streams from its surface. Tall enough to reach into the smoke and large enough to shoot a massive geyser of magma that reaches all the way into space, coating onto the underside of one of the massive human carriers, which melts its underbelly and begins to sort of release its contents before a massive explosion ruptures it, as it takes with it a number of other ships that were surrounding it too.
Fuck yeah.
This seems like the turn that the Empire's fleet needed, as they're able to sort of gain time to orient their vessels and now begin to launch a equal counterattack against the human forces, kind of recovering quickly from this ambush. And now it seems like they're equally matched in space. Are you doing anything else to intercept them? You see Haltier is kind of still standing on that that cliffside from far away from you, and is beginning to sort of use their weaponry, which has surface to air capabilities, to shoot at some of the lower flying fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any like guns as part of like this facility like that could reach space? Like, were there any rail guns?
It doesn't seem like those would be part of this facility, as this is more of a prison complex.
Shot.
There is, mining equipment that could maybe be repurposed, but that would take some time. And,
I'm just gonna look to Hal in the distance and like point at his gun and then point at the volcano that I just made.
Ooh.
And just be like, my gun's bigger than yours.
They seem to sort of lower their gun in acknowledgement and just kind of shout across the canyon, "Very good!"
Is there anything else that we could do heating the planet to like help out here as well? I'm trying, because I know there was a whole suite of things you mentioned, Duck.
Would you also like to raise the temperature?
Yes.
It's already kind of hot as it is, but you can take one change to control the outcomes.
Fine. We can always make it hotter. I mean,
yeah, you can always make it hotter.
It's not bothering us.
Yeah. What change would you like?
Sorry, could you just list them for me again? Because that was
no. I mean, you have to take a change, and then I can. Give you the options.
I have 4 in. What is it? Physical fortitude, or physical aptitude?
Aptitude.
You have 4 in physical aptitude. That's where you took permanence in.
Okay, I'll take the other one in physical fortitude then.
Okay. Oh, no one's taken a third one in physical fortitude yet. Yeah, you become truly massive at this point. growing to the level where that massive volcano that Neep Neep just made, that's more like a small hill to you now. As you grow to the size where you need a vessel like the flagship to really contain your stature in any meaningful way. Able to sort of reach up and just grab onto the cliffside that previously you had to crawl to descend. Your body segments add new space between them, each one kind of towering over the ground below you. So you're just truly massive and have this kind of tar-like position without you're able to raise up your front half using your back legs. So you also kind of concentrate, radiating the heat outwards. You could either draw a meteor towards the planet to have it sort of collide into the spaceships above you, or you could try and remove any of the magnetic field protecting the atmosphere and bleach the ships above you with a solar flare.
But if I bleach it, that could affect the Emperor ships too, or would it only hit the SPF?
It might affect them too, but they seem more prepared for that intense level of heat.
Fuck it. Let's do that. That one's more fun. Let's boil them alive.
Yeah, you kind of cast all the clouds away out of the sky and even concentrate on the planet, and you can feel the magnetic field that usually covers it kind of leaving as the unobstructed rays of the massive sun cast over the human fleet now, as their ships they almost go from a gray to like a bone white as their outer hulls are just completely seared, not equipped for this intense electromagnetic radiation that's cooking them alive inside there. It's less impressive than the massive volcano, but it does seem to be damaging them just as much as the ships just kind of fall out of formation and become inert. With this attack, the Emperor's fleet begins to take the upper hand and drive them away. Only a few of the human vessels manage to escape before it seems like they've completely routed them.
Well, that was successful.
I
gotta say though, I think your volcano trick was play of the game.
By this point, Farrington, you're pretty far away from the planet. You can see in the far distance that it looks like the Emperor's fleet was victorious. Do you turn and sort of rejoin them now, or would it look too cowardly to come back at this point and you continue to flee? Chozo?
I see the carnage that's unfolded in the distance, and I'm like, well played. I suppose I will return now that things are safe. I'm hoping that I can have a nice, cover story, so they're not like, you like ran away when you were supposed to be helping us or whatever. But I suppose I will return to somewhere, not that planet, but like
But you're reconvening with the Emperor's fleet?
Yeah, essentially. Reuniting with the fleet.
Okay. You just kind of slide back in there and hope that no one noticed, though you definitely know that your two siblings did notice that, and they can do with that information what they will. After the smoke of the battle is cleared, the planet is still in a restless state, and it takes some time for the transport vessel to descend and meet you. Halchar has kind of climbed down now, and he's on a similar stature to Neep Neep, but Ergonaut, you tower above both of them.
Yes, very impressive. You've grown splendidly.
The Emperor will be proud.
Cool.
Told you we'd impress him.
Yeah.
They do kind of like stroke
my dog.
along their face with one of their cybernetic claws. However, I do wonder. The Emperor's fleet is large, but it may be difficult to contain two titanic personalities. They kind of look at Ergnot. Will you participate in fratricide?
No. Wait. What? Wait. Sorry. What does that word mean again?
Or no, patricide. The killing of
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
wait a minute.
the killing
French-
of Dazada.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not killing
Sorry.
Neep.
The killing of
no,
Dazada.
I was gonna be like,
listen,
duel.
I ain't got none of that desire, man. Like, I just wanted to do them proud, do them proud. Like, I'm not here to do any of that. Okay, like, please.
how
I see.
unfortunate. If I knew we would be engaging in like a little scheming and a conspiracy to like take over, I would have been all over this. But I have no idea this is going on.
Howder seems to be kind of sussing out your intentions. Very well. Well, it may not be long before the two of you come to blows then.
Oh, wait, really?
What did you expect? There can only be one true emperor. If you are seen as
Right.
a threat to their power, well, you can understand they may take offense.
Oh,
But they kind of, Haltiar kneels down before you and sort of lowers their weapon. I would pledge my allegiance to you as the new emperor. Conquer your own section of the galaxy. If you will have me as your general.
I'm gonna look at Neep. I'm gonna be like, should I?
I feel like this is a good point to have our epilogues now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, 'cause I think we've resolved all the conflict here, at least, and
Yeah.
see where things go for people going forward. So again, to reminder, how I like to do the end of these sessions is I draw 2 cards for each person. The first card is what they do immediately in the present, right after the scenario is ended, and the second card is what they do in the future. And of course, these are interpretive draws, so you can help me interpret what they mean for you, and I'll kind of give you some guidance. Does that sound fun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. Who wants to go first?
I think we should do Farrington first.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how things turn out for me.
God,
It could be a number of different fates.
Okay, Farrington. Oh, no. The present, the tower.
Oh no!
Generally seen as a bad card. It can be success through failure or destruction that rebuilds afterwards. But I would interpret this as things probably go awry from your initial plans.
Yeah, maybe I'm like,
How are things going to go poorly for you?
maybe I'm like caught like essentially trying to run away and not support the efforts of the fleet. Maybe I'm like tried and like
This is
maybe
in
found
immediate. This
killed.
is immediately, not
Oh, okay.
in the future. So immediately
Yeah,
coming
maybe I've
back.
just been caught. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good interpretation. Like they see you, it's kind of obvious to everyone what you did, and yes, this will definitely have ramifications for you. But you have been caught in this sort of cowardly act. Now let's see what your future holds, knowing that you are not exactly exhibiting Throngian behavior. The High Priestess, a card of inner reflection. It can be someone who provides guidance to others, or as internal peace. Typically,
Maybe
feminine
maybe
associations as well.
yeah, maybe I lost a whole lot. Maybe I was like exiled or something, but then like wherever I ended up, I found some kind of, I don't know, like peace or purpose that I wasn't expecting.
Yes, so I think it's reasonable to assume the Emperor would disown you and banish you. You did survive this this trial, so they cannot execute you as that would be equally cowardly of them. But you cannot be allowed to stay with them. So you were banished to a planet of your choosing, where you remain as a giver of knowledge, but never a conqueror or ruler of your own.
Yeah, just like a rare Throngian there.
Yeah, you're a quest giver.
Quest.
Yeah, for sure.
Jallo stays with you and is also kind of like your assistant. No longer your mentor, though, as they.
Oh, good.
You've truly graduated. You get to keep him.
Yeah.
Yay.
Do you yell "No, impossible" when you get banished?
Yes. No! Impossible!
The two of you are like there for the trial, and you're like, yeah, quite possible, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
it's unfortunate.
That seems
tracks.
likely. Anyway, who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Hell yeah, neat.
So immediately in the present, after you create this giant volcano, the Hangman. Oh, that is Urdnot's card. It can be the card of freedom, the card of a changed perspective. Seeing things upside down can give you a new vision of the way the world works. But yeah, generally the card of freedom to choose your own path in this moment. So it sounds like you have a lot of options ahead of you. You could go any particular way you want.
You know what? I am going to do what I thought that, or I'm gonna stay on the planet first of all.
Okay.
Having absolute power over something is sort of intoxicating, and it's hard to give that up. Being able to control planet's entire makeup and stuff. So I don't think I'm fit for ruling galaxies. However, I can rebuild this planet, and that's what I plan to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your future card, the Empress. Oh, that is very fitting. So you decide to stay on the planet, and the Empress is it is rulership, but usually in a more familial way, or as a maternal figure. It can be the power of family, the power of closer bonds, as a means to lead. And indeed, some context. As you stay on the planet, you would realize you are not the only one who chose once long ago to stay on the planet. You find a sister who has also remained on the planet, has fully transformed, and she too decided to remain to be able to exert control over this world. I might take this card to mean you'd maybe join forces with them or try to forge a new relationship with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hanging out with my siblings hasn't done me wrong so far, except for the one that ran away.
Except for that one. Okay.
Oh, Farrington.
Yeah, you the two of you combine your power to be able to exert greater control over this planet and shape it to your whims. You unfortunately didn't encounter her in your adventure because you didn't go into the chasm. But
Ironically, they became the political masterminds, not me.
ironic, isn't it? It's the story of Darth Plagueis.
Impossible.
He could control the planet, but he could not control himself. Anyway, Vil, Urdnot,
Yes.
your draw. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. The star. The star is great. Great aptitude in one specific area. It can sometimes mean, great intellect, great ability, but very focused in terms of what you're able to achieve. So I think probably in the very present moment, you're able to do one thing very well that you focus on, but other things might be lost to you.
Right. I'm going to be real. After, General Guy got down on the knee and was like, I'm going to pledge myself to you, I think in Urdnot's mind, he was like, okay, new objective, kill the Emperor, I guess. And that's what I'm going to go to.
Okay, wow. Next card.
That seems
The
pretty
Lovers.
focused. Oh.
The Lovers is a card of passion, a card of, connection. It It can represent romance. It can represent other platonic connections. But maybe forging of new relationships. Do you think there's any connection between you and Haltiar, that you use your shared power to overthrow the Emperor together?
Yeah, you know what? I think that after we overthrow the Emperor, I think Erdnot warms up to Haltar and is very much like, we can do the whole, you can be the power behind the throne because I'm not really like a ruler type deal. And then like that makes them happy because like, you know, there's like that shared governance and we can like, we can make it work, you know?
And then you get to play video games.
Yes, that's where I was going with this. Like, then I can like chill and like everyone's happy and we can get closer and it'll be great.
Yeah, you get everything you want.
First
you
gamer
you get to be the Emperor in name, but you're mostly gaming away.
Yeah. And if anyone, you know, is like stepping on my boy, I will like tell them to fuck off because I'm huge. So there you go.
Dude, you're huge.
I'm huge. What are you gonna do?
This is a real smiling friend Satan situation.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
so
that's it. I think, unless anyone had any other last scenes they want to have, but I think we wrapped up everyone pretty cleanly.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I
great.
think that was fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah,
Doug.
that was a really
really
fun
good.
game.
This is a fun one. Any plugs? I guess I do. Want
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
know,
say. So I know
Yeah.
this is like a scenario you've run at cons before, but
Yeah.
and you might like put it out in the future. If people are looking for it when it comes out, where should they find it?
They can find it on my itch.io page, which is US Duct Tape. You can also find it by searching some of my most recent games, which is the Island of Dr. Moreau tabletop role-playing game. And there might be by time soon even more recent game with the collaboration of the lovely Cinnamon Switch team behind Mice T.
Ooh.
Oh shucks, you don't have to say that like that.
Gotta do it.
No, we're really excited for that. Speaking of which, yeah, you can
Yeah.
find everything that I do, KDhynamo.art, but also Cinnamon Switch is where we make the magic happen with things like Mice Tea and coffee buns and
Coffee
crossing
bun
as
soon.
well. Coffee buns soon. We're really putting the pedals to the metal on getting the finishing touches on for that. So
It has voice acting now.
it does.
know.
It's so fucking
That's
cool.
so cool.
So cool.
That's so fucking
We literally met yesterday to like finalize schedules with everybody to try to get like nailed down times for people in the studio. So I'm
Yes.
very much looking forward to that. Plus, we will have a trailer coming soon that should showcase everybody's voice talents and not just the little bit that you saw in the teaser. So
Oh my god, I can't
look
wait.
forward to that.
Yes. Hell yes.
But yeah, other than that, Cinnamon Switch or itch.io/Cinnamon Switch.
Hell yeah.
Chozo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am Chozo FS .bluesky.social on Blue Sky. I just post things there occasionally. But I also have a game that I'm making called Kaya's Ascent. You can like wishlist it on Steam. It's like a first-person speedrunning platformer. Been working on it for a couple of years. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot else to plug. I mean, I technically make music as well, but it's more like just a side sort of thing. It's very cool being on here.
Hell yeah.
Well, I should
No,
also mention
Go
that
ahead.
I will be that mystery game, the possible Mice T TTRPG. I will be running a playtest of that at PAX West coming up in September. So if you
Oh shit!
are there, you might get a very cool sneak peek at it and see some of the awesome art we have.
Yeah. And
It's very
I mean,
cool.
nobody at this table knows anything about that, obviously.
Yeah. It's not like
so-
they
Yeah,
all were in
what
a
even
playtest
is-
game or something.
Yeah, it's not
It's
like
not
you
like
play
you were the
tested
first to try it.
Never
Yeah.
played it in my life.
Yeah, definitely not. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Duck, for running this. And thank you so much, Katie and Chozo, for agreeing to play this live on the podcast. I really enjoyed this, and
Absolutely.
I'm really excited for all the stuff that's coming out. I feel like it's a really burgeoning kind of moment for like TF focused like TTRPGs and games in general, and I'm just really glad that we can help spread the good word about it, because like y'all are doing amazing stuff.
Hell yeah.
Well, we don't do it alone, so I'm glad that we have such a cool community that
Yeah, it's
people
really cool.
creating stuff with. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome getting to know you guys.
Yeah, I love
Awesome.
working with all you.
Yeah, same. All right. Well, thank you so much again. And thank you, everyone, to listening to this very extended episode. I hope y'all had as much fun listening and getting to hear about those sneak peeks as we did sharing them. And in the meantime, as always, I hope that you all get some good rest, keep an open mind, and stay TFy. And I'll see you back here again in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye!